Friday night football coverage on RoCo Radio will begin in 2 minutes. Ramey and Jonathan Hatley bring you the pregame show as we get you ready for kickoff in just under 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's Friday night football under the lights here on RoCo Radio, and we've got you covered, starting with your pregame show in just under 1 minute. The RoCo Radio pregame show and high school football coverage gets underway in just under 30 seconds. Friday night, under the lights, covering the best matchups on the gridiron for our Rockingham County teams. Rockingham County, McMichael, Reedsville, Moorhead, Ramey and Jonathan Hatley have you covered with Friday night football action right here on RoCo Radio. Tonight's coverage of high school football is made possible thanks to our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the gridiron and the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. High school football action on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's coverage of high school football across Rockingham County is brought to you by our friends at Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. High school football on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to support from Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 37th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to the wonderful team at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings you tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Tonight's game is made possible thanks to Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. High school sports coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member. And tonight's coverage is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County and the official real estate agency of RoCo Radio. Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC is local, experienced, and trusted. River Lake Homes, LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes, LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit RiverLakeHomesLLC.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221. For your hometown realtors, Riverlake Homes, LLC. Local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. We now get you ready for kickoff with the RoCo Radio pregame show. We take you inside the press box. Here's Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley.
The 2,919-day wait is over. Playoff football is back here in Wentworth, Rockingham County. The 15 seed set to take on the 18-seeded Dixon Bulldogs here in the 5A East. First round, 48 teams are left in the 5A. I got Jonathan Hatley here with me to break this all down.
I am glad to be here at the Rock home playoff game. First since 2017?
8 years.
8-year wait. Playoff football has come back to the Rock.
So we're going to preview both teams. Rockingham County taking on Dixon. Dixon has never won a playoff game. Rockingham County with 4 playoff wins in the modern NCHSAA era, 4-9 overall. They've never made it past the round of 16, and they've never won more than one playoff game in a postseason. This is the first round, 48 teams left. The winner moves on to face 2-seeded Northeast Guilford in the round of 32.
Yeah, Northeast is no slouch. You know, we saw them week 1 when they took on the Moorhead Panthers. They got a new coach over there, came in from Dudley this season, brought about a third of the offense with him. That's going to be a tough out in the playoffs, no matter who's playing them. Northeast is a good team, but you can't look ahead to next week. You got to win here tonight so you can get there.
So first we talked with Kelly Davis, the head coach of Dixon. He's been there, I believe this is his 3rd year. He's had stops coaching football in Kansas and Georgia as well. He's now here with his first head coaching job coming at Dixon, now in his 3rd year, looking for the first win. I'm Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio, here with head coach of the Dixon Bulldogs, Kelly Davis. Coach Davis, what would it mean to you to bring the first win ever in the playoffs to this Dixon team?
Well, we just talked about it. You know, it's not just for me. This would be for the whole program. I'm super proud of these seniors. They've been with me for 3 years now, and this has been one of our goals, is getting to the playoffs and looking for the first win in Dixon history.
8 two-possession games this season. How might that affect this playoff run if it gets close?
Well, again, you know, we just talked about perseverance, and we've been in a lot of close games, and we've had some come our way and some that didn't go our way. So we're hoping to lean on that tonight. If, you know, we get in that situation, we can look back on it. But, you know, it's tough, and you got to play every possession in the playoffs is critical.
3.5-hour trip north to Rockingham County. Do you think that will have an effect on the game, or do you think they'll get their legs warmed up before this starts?
I mean, it definitely affects because you got a lot of scheduling things. Our football day actually began about 11 o'clock this morning, and, you know, we drove for a while. We stopped. We had dinner, and then we tried to keep the routine as simple as possible. So you hope when the game time comes, the guys are ready to go. J.J.
Goulet's numbers are just insane. How would you describe him?
Yeah, he's had a phenomenal season. He's the heartbeat of our team for sure. But he does so much more than just run the ball. I mean, he's a real selfless player. He blocks for his other teammates. He goes in and plays defense. But our offense starts with him, and we're excited to get him going in the playoffs.
Dixon's kind of struggled giving up points in the past few weeks specifically. What's the defensive plan for tonight?
Yeah, we got to keep – this is a very talented team here in Rockingham County. We got to keep them bottled up. We can't let the explosive players get loose on the edge. And we have to tackle well. That's been our primary focus for this week, is we got to tackle and we got to do our assignment and do our jobs.
And lastly, Coach, what would you say would be the one X factor in tonight's game to move y'all to the round of 32?
I think it's going to be special teams. I think both offenses are good, and I think both defenses are solid. So I really think it's going to come down to a big play on special teams could be the difference in tonight's game.
That's Coach Kelly Davis of the Dixon Bulldogs on the RoCo Radio pregame show. Thank you, Coach.
Now, Coach Davis comes in running a wing tee, single wing look. No dedicated quarterback on this team, and they're led by J.J. Goulet. what few throws they have, he's 11 of 23, 289, completes 48% of his passes, has thrown 2 touchdowns and an interception. But he leads the way with his legs, 283 carries, 2,709 yards, one of the leading rushers in the state with 33 touchdowns. And this is a team that has had 471 carries, 4,680 rushing yards on the season. They score 39.4 points per game and allow 36.4 on defense.
So the defense is struggling. The run game is their main focus. Now, some might say, well, it's good that they're kind of one-dimensional because then you know what you can shut down. But nobody's been able to shut down J.J. Goulet. I mentioned this briefly in the next interview you'll listen to with Coach Doug Robertson. It's been 420 days since the team has held him to less than 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, I mean, Goulet is just an impressive player. They like to direct snap to him and just put him behind those upbacks and those fullbacks and run with it.
Here comes the Star Spangled Banner brought to you by the Rockingham County High School Band. Be patient. Just to be honest, I don't know what's happening, but band's on the field, so this might abruptly cut to the Star Spangled Banner, interrupt us, hopefully. 13 minutes, 30 seconds till playoff football starts here on this Cougar Pride football field for the first time in 8 years. When we get back from the Star Spangled Banner, we'll be previewing Rockingham County, starting with an interview with Coach Doug Robertson.
Looking like it's going to take them a minute.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, we'll start with Rockingham, and then we might be cut off randomly, but that's okay. So Hatley, what's the number one thing you're looking out for Rockingham County tonight? Keys to victory, if you will.
I think they need to maintain possession of the ball on offense and score, definitely. They did a great job of that against the Carver Yellow Jackets, where they possessed the ball for roughly 3/4 of the game, keeping the ball out of the offense's hands, and that is effectively how you're going to neutralize this Dixon running attack, is just keep the ball out of their hands.
What role do you think turnovers will have in this game? I know that Coach Davis was saying, well, told you.
For the presentation of our nation's colors and the playing of the national anthem. Tonight's colors are being presented by Rockingham County High School's very own NC 961 Air Force JROTC units. The following cadets are presenting tonight's colors: Cadet Isaiah Coe, Cadet Caitlin Pryor, Cadet Lindy Hammond, Cadet William King, Cadet Mackenzie Bryant.
Special thanks to Rockingham County's band for that rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. For time's sake, we're going to go ahead and get to the interview with head coach of the Rockingham County Cougars, Doug Robertson. I'm Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio, here with head coach of the Rockingham County Cougars, Doug Robertson. Coach Robertson, what's it feel like to bring Rockingham County their first home game here in Wentworth in the playoffs in 8 years?
Well, certainly nice. I mean, we'd rather be at home than on the road, and I think our team has earned that right in the way the playoffs are set up now. So we're certainly glad to be here, and just want to play well tonight.
This is going to be your 28th playoff game. What have you learned in this playoff experience about the difference between playoff games and regular season games?
I think it just amps up. You know, everything amps up. The finality of if you don't win, it's over, and that's got to matter, and it's got to look different. You know, and I told our team at practice this week, and I told our team in this game, we got to look different, and the intensity's got to go up, and the finality of if somebody's going to win tonight and move on, somebody's going to lose and go take up their equipment.
Running back J.J. Goulet, it's been 420 days since a team held him to under 100 yards rushing. How do you plan on containing him?
Just getting people to the ball. I've always said you can't shake 11. You know, that's always been our approach on defense, and that's how we're going to get him. We're going to try to get 11 guys to the ball and gang tackle him, and hopefully put the ball on the ground a couple times. And we're not going to stop him. He's a good football player, but hopefully we can contain him enough and limit his big play potential and make them drive the field.
What about offensively? What's the game plan there?
You know, just do what we do. You know, we got to mix the run and pass up and do the best we can to keep them. You know, obviously the best way to keep a good offense down is keep them off the field. So we want to stay on the field as long as we can, but we also want to score. You know, they average 46 points, but they give up 52 points a game. So whatever it is. So it's whatever is some up there. We got to make sure we score on every possession and make every possession count.
What do you think the team gained from the bye week last week?
Well, we got to heal up. We got some days off that we needed. You know, we've been grinding for 10 weeks in regular season. So I think work on some things we weren't doing well, some fundamental stuff we hadn't had time to do, and also get back to maybe putting some things in that we hadn't done, and just kind of heal up really, and it's allowed us to heal up to get ready for this one.
Your team hasn't lost in over a month. How important is the confidence level going into a playoff game?
I think we feel really good about how we're playing, and I think our kids feel really good about tonight, and they just know they need to go play well. And if they do, they feel like they got a really good shot to win.
That's Coach Doug Robertson of the Rockingham County Cougars. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, the Cougars are led by senior Luke Strittmatter, quarterback. 68 of 109 passing on the season, 947 passing yards, 13 touchdowns in the air. He also leads the way with his legs, 114 carries for 585 yards, 5.1 a carry, and 13 touchdowns on the ground. But the real shining point of the Cougars at times is this defense, led by Malachi Bryant, 64 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 interception on the season. Also, where the Cougars have only given the ball away 5 times on the season on a fumble and 4 interceptions, they have 18 takeaways, 14 interceptions, and 4 fumble recoveries. So turnovers could play a major factor tonight.
Cougars make their entrance through the crowd to some fanfare. One of the players holding the North Carolina flag, one holding the American flag, one holding sledgehammer with the Cougars paw print on the hammer part of it. Coach Robertson leads them as well as they continue to make their entrance as the fans cheer for them. This isn't the only football game going on across the state. There are a ton of them going on tonight, and we'll be bringing you Car Needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard updates throughout
115 games tonight.
Goodness. For the best full-service auto repair station in the area, visit the team at Car Needs on Scale Street in Reedsville. Car Needs offers new tires, front-end alignments, oil changes, car maintenance, air conditioner repairs, and the option of full or self-service Daytona gasoline. Our experienced mechanics will do a thorough inspection of your vehicle to accurately identify any problems, clearly explain what needs to be done, and guarantee each and every repair they perform. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Car Needs of Reedsville. We appreciate your business and are always available for you. So focusing on the Car Needs of Reedsville scoreboard first, in the 3A East, 21-seeded Bartlett Yancey will be taking on 12-seeded Wake Prep. Winner of that faces 5-seeded Martin County. In the 4A East, 2 mid-state teams are competing. It's 20-seeded Moorhead at 13-seeded Carver Yellow Jackets. You can listen to the call on RoCo Radio's YouTube and Facebook page. Joe Dexter and David Woods bringing you that one. Winner of that faces 4-seeded Central Davidson in the round of 32. There will definitely be at least 3 mid-state teams in the round of 32. 23-seeded McMichael is taking on 10-seeded Shelby, with the winner earning the chance to play 7-seeded East Rutherford in round 2. And this isn't necessarily a Rockingham County or a mid-state score, but 17-seeded Red Springs will be taking on 16-seeded Jordan Matthews. Winner faces 1 Reedsville in the 4A East, and in the 3A West, 6-seed Walkertown in the mid-state will be facing the winner of 22 Wheatmore and 11 West Wilkes tonight in Wilkes County.
Well, captains meeting at midfield. Captains for tonight for Dixon, J.J. Goulet, Sean Delaney, Parker Woolley, and Caden Sanders, met by Luke Strittmatter, Alex Page, Christian De La Cruz, and Gage Rakestraw for the Cougars.
57 degrees and partly cloudy here in Wentworth. Sun's already down due to the time change and the fact that it is November, mid-November.
Yeah, it snuck up on us, didn't it, partner? I mean, we started this thing off in August, and here we are, playoffs already.
Goes by quick. Looking at some historical information, Doug Robertson, 15-12 in playoff games. He's got a ring with Reedsville. He's 11-2 as the top seed. So 84.6% of the time he's the top seed, he's winning. In the opening round, though, he's 4-9, 30.8%. Meanwhile, Kelly Dixon, 0-1 in the playoffs, 0-1 as the lower seed, 0-1 in the opening round. He's 11-20 overall through his career. Coach Doug Robertson, 124-80, 60.8% overall. Kelly Dixon coached some high school ball down in Georgia. Don't think he was a head coach. Then he went to Kansas, where he was a coach at a community college. Now he finds himself down in Onslow County trying to win the first ever playoff game for Dixon.
And Dixon comes into this one 5-5 overall. The Cougars 5-4. And another little side note, The Dixon Bulldogs have not won a game since October 3rd, which is the last time that the Rockingham County Cougars lost one.
Wow. Rockingham County coming off a bye week. Helped get them rested up. Heard that from Doug Robertson in the interview. We're 2 minutes away from kickoff here in the county seat of Rockingham County. Rockingham County exits the tunnel. Fans get excited. Dixon traveled fairly well for the 3.5-hour trip on their fans aspect of it, and there's a good showing on the Rockingham County side. Dixon runs out on the right side of the field as Rockingham County gets set for this playoff game. Winner moves on to face 2-seeded Northeast Guilford in the round of 32. Loser goes home. Rockingham County wearing their black uniforms. Got the silver helmets with the black paw print on them. Silver numbers with white lining around them. Cougars written across the chest. Dixon wearing white jerseys. Got maroon pants, maroon numbers. Word Bulldogs written in maroon across the chest. They're wearing their tan gold argument helmets with a D on the helmet. White Bulldog inside of the letter D. Referees on the black paw print at midfield. Rockingham County Cougars logo.
Your official for tonight's game, referee Dale Proctor. Umpire Paul Raven. Linesman Lee Cheek. Line judge Bernard Garner. That judge Jimmy Crawford.
Go ahead and let us know where you're listening from in the comments. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube, Substack, or the website. Happy to have you along for the first round of the playoffs. Rockingham County, the 15 seed, versus the Dixon Bulldogs, the 18 seed. Rockingham County takes the right side of the field. Dixon takes the left. Dixon will be receiving first half kickoff, and they'll be moving left to right. Mid-50s night here in Wentworth.
Set the kick for the Cougars. Number 23, Jackson Ray.
Warner moves on to face 2-seeded Northeast Guilford in the second round. Loser goes home. Jackson Ray set to kick. And it appears to be an onside kick. There is a flag down. It bounced off his foot, and then it bounced off his shin as he continued to run, but a flag comes out.
Not sure if somebody was offside or if they're saying he struck it twice.
It did appear to bounce off his shin after he initially kicked it. And I'm not sure if that was intentional or if it kind of got tripped up because he was running in the natural motion. Flag is down on the far side at the 42-yard line. Referees meeting on one of the, I guess, the toes of the paw. What do you call a paw toe? Finger? I don't
The
know.
toe beam?
I'm not going to say that. That sounds weird. Ball spotted at the 47. I'm assuming that's when.
I think that's
he
where
hit
the
it second
secondary
time.
contact came.
And, of course, it has to travel 10 yards before you can touch it again. Dixon's side celebrates as they will take over in fantastic field position. At Rockingham County's 47. So just 47 yards away from their first score. Declining the penalty, they're going to take the spot at the 47. Here they go.
All right, partner, you're about to see the old single wing. Somebody jumped.
And getting a little jumpy early.
Offside against the Cougars.
Back-to-back penalties. First one was declined, but it put him in bad field position, and now this offside is going to add 5 yards.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Now ball placed at the 42 of Rockingham County, moving left to right. Got to make it 5 yards as they sit on 1st and 5. Here's the single wing offense. Takes it, direct snap. He goes straight ahead, and he's got the first down easily. I believe he got 8 yards
He got
there.
about 7.
For the Bulldogs,
1st and 10 quickly.
it's enough for a Bulldog first down.
Dixon at Rockingham County's 35 without having to face a second down yet. 11:37 to go on the scoreboard in the first quarter. Nothing ball game as this game has just gotten underway.
Goulet for 7.
Goulet with the direct snap again. It's an end run. Keeping on going. He angles back in, and he's all the way to the 24-yard line.
Number 3, Goulet on the carry again for the Bulldogs.
And that will be enough to move the chains.
First down.
11-yard
10
gain
once
for Goulet.
again.
24-yard line.
Still haven't faced a second down. Now at the 24-yard line. Goulet in the backfield. Ready to take the snap. Got a receiver on the far side. No quarterback listed on the roster. Here's the snap. And some trickery. Hands it off to number 4, but he is stopped in his tracks. Sean Delaney, who came into this game with 94 carries for 1,102 rush yards, takes it after Goulet hands it off, but not for much.
No gain.
2nd and 10 on the board here as they are 24 yards out. Right in the single wing. Rockingham County, a tight defensive formation. He goes up the middle, and he streaks out to the right side. He's going, streaking towards the end zone. He leaps back in, and he is into the end zone. 6-0 ball game. 1:51 into this game. Dixon has taken the lead. They messed up an onside kick. The penalty put the ball at the 47. A quick offsides. Goulet with the first down after it was already at the 42. They get to the 24-yard line, 2nd and 10, and he takes it all the way to the house. Dixon is up 6-0 on the 15 seed Rockingham County.
And with the Cougar difficulty stopping the run so far, it looks like Dixon's going to go for the 2-point conversion here.
Appears so, and they have flipped the formation. He takes it, streaks to his left, and he's
Caught in the
short.
backfield.
So it's a 6-0 Dixon lead as Rockingham County will receive the kickoff. 10:09 on the board in the first quarter here in Wentworth. Dixon's band plays after the 3.5-hour trip from Onslow County.
Playing the Notre Dame fight zone.
Brings a tear to one's eye.
Especially if you're a Purdue fan.
Look, if we've got Indiana listeners, I'd be impressed.
Hey, I'd love it. Let's go nationwide.
Let's do it. If you're a Purdue fan listening to this broadcast, it's 6-0 Dixon as they get set to kick off. Rockingham County to receive and be on offense for the first time tonight. Gave up a quick touchdown. J.J. Goulet, the fantastic rusher, came into this with 2,700 yards, punching in the 6. He sends it with his left foot to the 20-yard line, bobbles the snap, still trying to fall on it. He didn't fall on it. The guy to his right did, but that was set up 1st and 10. Rockingham County, kind of a dangerous return. Not sure if there's some nerves involved. He was running ahead, wasn't
Looked like
standing
Dillard
still.
dove on it.
Ball is at the 23.
First and 10.
I believe it was James Thomas trying to return it initially. First and 10 coming up. Rockingham County spread formation, one receiver near side, three far side. Shotgun for Luke Stripmatter. Got a halfback to his left. No tight ends.
Dixon in a 3-4.
Sends it at the feet, forward pass. Jalen Adams unable to make the grab. It may have been Malachi Bryant. It was either number 8 or number 9, just trust me. Same formation, except they've got a wing back instead of trips right. Here's the snap. The handoff goes to his right, met at the line, but he bounces through contact and makes some positive motion out of that. It'll be a 3rd and 7 coming up for the Cougars here on their first offensive drive of the ball game. 9:50 on the clock in the first quarter as they are down 6-0. Ball spotted at the 27 as they move right to left downfield.
A 4-yard gain there up the middle for Malachi Bryant.
Trying to make it to the 33. 2nd and 6 coming up, same formation. Here's the snap. Stripmatter goes straight ahead. He is met at the line, not brought down yet, but then he is. And that'll set up 4th and 3 from the 30.
Gain of 2 brings up 4th down and 3.
And they're keeping their offense on the field. Ball is at the 31. Cougars break the huddle. They're going for it on 4th down here. It's playoff football. Got to take some risks. 3 receivers set. A wing back, a halfback. Here's Stripmatter in shotgun. Takes the snap. The handoff. He goes, and
Bryant's
he
got
has
it.
got the first down. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off.
Bryant with a gain of 6 on the carry.
1st and 10. The Cougars.
First down of the night for the Cougars. If this is going to turn into a shootout, and if J.J. Goulet is going to be able to run like he did on the first drive, got to put points up. 4 receiver set. Here's the snap. Stripmatter, quick throw to James Thomas. The check down. Thomas breaks back through. He's across the 45 and pushed out of bounds. Make it something out of nothing. Quick screen pass, and he's all the way into Dixon territory. Less than 4 minutes into the game, a lot of action. It's 6-0 Dixon, but Rockingham County's got the first down on Dixon's 44-yard line. Back-to-back first downs for the Cougars after the first 3 plays. Didn't go too well.
19-yard gain, Stripmatter to Thomas on that one.
And like a 5-yard pass to start. Motion in the backfield, Gage Rakestraw. A snap. Fakes the handoff. Stripmatter rolls to his right. He's going backwards. Deep throw. James Thomas on the comeback. And
came back and got it.
Made the grab. So initially they said that he caught it, but it went flying out of his hand. It looked like he was doing a quick celebration where he grabbed it and then threw it. Not the case.
Well, the fact that he came back on that route and came back and got his hands to it, he had to drop back in his pattern 5 yards to get to that ball.
3 receivers set now. Got a halfback to his right and 1 3 yards behind him. Pistol formation. He pitches it back. It's Malachi Bryant rolling to his right. He's back in. He's got the first down, and he is taken down.
Him.
Massive hit.
Good run by Bryant. 12-yard gain.
3 of the past 4 plays have been first downs. Cougars slow and steady. They're now on Dixon's 32, moving right to left. Two receivers near side, one far side. Pistol formation with the halfback to his left. Three-man front from Dixon. He takes it, hands it off to the tailback, who goes straight ahead, pushes forward. He is to the 26-yard line. That will be 2nd and 3 coming up.
Ryan on the carry again for the Cougars. Gain of 6 brings down.
Cougars mixing in the pass, mixing in the run as well. Trying to get this offense moving, and it's working so far. 5 minutes into the game, still a 6-0 lead for Dixon. Rockingham County on their first offensive possession so far.
And 9th play of the drive coming up.
Started off with 4 downs to make it, but they did. Fakes the handoff, goes ahead, but he is caught in the backfield. I think that was some negative yardage.
Yeah,
and
a little bit of loss there.
Bring him to a 3rd and 4.
Strip Matter loses a couple.
In 4-down territory. They were when they were on the other side's 30-yard line, so they'll definitely go for it here. Again with the 3-receiver set.
3rd and 4 here.
Stacked receivers on the near side. Strip Matter goes straight ahead, bounces off his guard, keeps going ahead. He's close. Is it enough? No signal yet. And
they're moving the chains.
Move them ahead. First down, Cougars. Not even in the red zone yet, but this has been a fun drive.
Bulldogs 22-yard line.
Clean drive by both teams. Neither team's getting penalties, but the Cougars have been able to just march straight ahead. 4 receivers set now. Here's Strip Matter 5 yards back. Takes the snap, dropping back, looking to throw, goes through his progressions. Wide open! He's got it in! A Sandy Cross general merchandise score. The Rockingham County Cougars have tied this thing up at 6 apiece with 5:13 to go in the first quarter.
Who made the catch? Is that Thomas?
I'm not exactly sure. It was either Thomas or Bryant. Whoever it was, he got wide open quick. I mean, he made that easy for Strip Matter. Here's Ray trying to split the uprights and get the lead. Clean snap, puts it up, it's blocked. The first blocked extra point of the year for Dixon keeps this thing tied. This is playoff football. We're halfway through the first quarter. Both teams at 6 apiece. Coincidentally, the only thing these teams have been able to stop are the extra points.
Well, 11 plays, 4 minutes, 56 seconds on that drive for the Cougars.
Now Rockingham County will run out onto the field to kick it. The moon is slowly rising above the trees, and it looks surreal. It's like orange. There's dark clouds in front of it. It's a foreboding signal, but for which team? Here comes the kick for the Cougars. 5:13 to go in quarter number 1. Ray will send that one to what a kick. It stops at the 8. Here's the return. He's going straight ahead. Whoa, what a hit! A massive takedown.
Malachi Bryant.
Sean Delaney.
Holy cow.
Sean Delaney. That'll hurt in the morning. Golly.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10.
Drilled. Usually these kickoff returns, it takes 2 or 3 guys to take them down. That was one man.
And it looked like he got hit by a train.
Insert Tony Romo noise here. Taking over from the 28, it's J.J. Goulet and the offense. They just did a spin move. What was that? What in the world was that?
Somebody moved early.
Why did they
offside against the Cougars?
Why did they all do a spin move at the same time? Golly, that was weird.
No, you hadn't.
Were they trying to draw them offsides?
I think they were. If you hadn't said set, then you can do whatever, basically.
Okay, well. Here's a snap. Little bit of trickery, and they are moving the line ahead as J.J. Goulet pretends to roll out, and they're all the way to the 50. It is not looking good for Rockingham County's defense. Back-to-back drives for Dixon, starting off with an offsides penalty for Rockingham County, and then Dixon getting a massive run. Another first down. They've got 3 of them tonight. Haven't faced a third down yet. Ball spotted on the paw print. Halfway down the field. He takes the snap. He goes straight into the A-gap, and he gets 6 yards. You know you're a great rusher when a 6-yard gain is going to bring down your average.
Goulet with the 5-yard gain. But yeah, I mean, he averages, I think it's 9.8 a carry, 9.6.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Rockingham County trying to force the first third down of the night for Dixon. Quick snap to number 16, who will take it into the line, and he is brought down. 3rd and 3 coming up as number 16 takes it. Shondell Parker doesn't get much. He's got 46 carries, 299 rush yards coming into this one, so he's eclipsed 300. Another guy with that massive average, 6.5 average yards per carry coming into this one. It's not just J.J. Goulet. They've got some rushers as well, so they can use that trickery in the backfield when it comes to who they snap it to.
Yeah, Delaney has 1,102 on the season himself, averages 11.7 a carry, and has 11 touchdowns.
Here it is, 3rd and 4 at Rockingham County's 44. Got to make it to the 40. 3:21 to go in the first quarter. Here's the snap. He's going straight ahead, and
looks like he's got it. It's going to be close.
It looked like they moved the line at first for J.J. Goulet, but they're going to say he stopped him short.
Short of the first down, brings up 4th down.
They stop him on 3rd down, but it's a 4th and 1 from the 41, and with how this rush-based attack has gone, this is almost like the Philadelphia Eagles being on a 4th and 1.
Yeah, except I don't think we're going to see the tush push here tonight. We're going to see the direct snap to Goulet.
Look, they're both weird.
Yeah, you had never seen this single wing in action.
No, I've not. Here's the snap. Goes straight ahead. He's got it easily. Bounces off a man. Now he rolls to his right. He's at the 30, at the 20. One man to beat. He cuts back in, and he's finally brought out of bounds at the 10-yard line. A 31-yard gain at least for Dixon as they convert on 4th and 1 and take it all the way in the red zone for the first time tonight.
32 yards for Goulet.
Their first 4th down resulted in their 4th first down. That was fun to say. I mean,
well, now it's 1st and goal from their 9, or from the Rockingham County 9.
9 yards away from getting this lead back again. 2:26 to go in the first quarter. In that single wing formation. Here's a snap to number 16, who goes straight ahead, and he made it look easy. Rolling into the end zone is Shondell Parker with his 5th rush touchdown of the year. Coming in his 11th game as they take the 12-6 lead over the Cougars. They went for 2 on their first drive's touchdown, and they failed. We'll see what they do here with 2:21 to go in the first quarter. Less than 10 minutes in, we've seen multiple 4th downs converted. We've seen 3 touchdowns from the combined teams. Run-based attack from Dixon, mixed attack from Rockingham County. They're going to go for 2. Here's the snap. Goulet goes ahead, and He's
Signal's
in.
good.
A 14-6 lead for the Dixon Bulldogs. Dixon, the 18 seed. Rockingham County, the 15 seed. On the 5A Eastern half of the bracket, teams trying to make it to the final 32, which would take place next Friday, and face Northeast Guilford. Can you imagine the gas mileage for Dixon? If they,
having to come to Rockingham County, and then if they win, having to go to Guilford County. You know, it's not going to be that much difference to drive from Onslow to Guilford as it was from Onslow to Rockingham. You know, it's a good thing that they chartered a bus, because I would not want to make that ride on an activity bus.
Here comes the kick. 14-6 lead for the Dixon Bulldogs. Rockingham County set to return for the second time tonight. Sends it from the 40. High kick. Returned at the 11. Nice catch. He goes to his left, and he's brought down at the 26-yard line after a 15-yard return. That was number 13, Marty Hester. 5'9", 155 junior makes the return as Rockingham County will start off. Nine minutes, 44 seconds into the playoffs as the Cougars break the huddle. Here's Stripmatter. Trips right. James Thomas to the near side as the split end. And he's got a halfback with him as well. Three-man front from Dixon. Stripmatter takes it, rolls to his right on the end run, cuts back in, gets not much.
Looks like a couple. Mark it for a gain of 3.
2nd and 8 on the way.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Now they flip it. Trips left. One receiver far side. 4-man front from Dixon. Fakes the handoff. Goes straight ahead. Play action. He'll get a gain of about 2, and then he goes flying backwards. 4 yards out. Here comes the 3rd down. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd downs tonight.
Gain of a couple brings up 3rd down and 4.
Got a minute to go in the first quarter as the Cougars take their time. Motion in the backfield. It's James Thomas on the jet sweep. He rolls. He's got the 1st down. Back inside. And it's enough to move the chains. He gets to the 43-yard line.
It's enough for a Cougar 1st down.
What was that, about 10 on the jet sweep for Thomas?
I don't know.
1st and 10 at the Cougar 42-yard line.
Sounds right.
Well, James Thomas on the jet sweep gets the Cougars their 5th first down of the game already.
Whistle blows for the referee. Player was tying his shoe. Whistle blows again. Here's Rockingham. Quick handoff to the tailback, who goes ahead and gets 3 yards. 2nd down coming up for the Cougars. As the first quarter comes to a close, Dixon 14, Rockingham County 6. Rockingham County on 2nd down and 6 at midfield. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store, located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrates their 37th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit them on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. On the Carnets of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard, Melita Hatley tells us that Carver Yellow Jackets are up 8-0 over Moorhead. So 2 county teams in action tonight, down 8 points. We've got the Rockingham County game going right now. Rockingham County takes the field again. Ball is spotted at the 45 as they flip the field. They'll be moving left to right now. It's actually spotted at the 46. Got to make it to the 48 of Dixon. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side. Shotgun formation. Straight matter. Takes the snap, drops back. He's looking to throw. He's got James Thomas on the near side at the 50, 45, 40, back in, 35, 31. What a job. 23-yard gain for James Thomas, who is wreaking havoc on this Bulldogs defense. And I don't know why they're leaving them open.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Thomas has just been wide open on these checkdowns. Now they're going trips left. More of a spread formation. James Thomas to the near side. Motion in the backfield. He takes it. It's a handoff to Christian De La Cruz, who charges ahead to the 23-yard line.
De La Cruz dead up the middle for about 7.
Gain of 7 brings up second down and 3.
Christian De La Cruz coming into this one, 46 carries for 169 rush yards. 2 rush touchdowns on the year. Trying to make it into the red zone for the first time tonight. 11:30 to go in the first half. Trips left, and James Thomas to the right as the split in. He's got Malachi Bryant to his left as the halfback. Motion in the backfield, Noah Isley. Straight matter takes it, play action, throws it. He's got a man, number 9, Jalen Adams, will get the first down. They're in the red zone for the first time.
It's up for a Cougar first down.
7th first down of the night. This is the second drive overall for the Cougars.
10-yard line.
Was that about 13 on the pass?
Yes. Confident, yes. Very confident, yes.
First and goal.
Handoff. Oh, smacked at the line. Second and goal coming up. I think he may have got 2 yards, but that looked painful.
Well, they mark out one looked like from no gain. Who was on the carry there? Bryant.
Short game. Second and goal.
Brian putting in some
I think
work
they gave
tonight.
him a yard.
Had 238 rush yards coming into this one. 7.4 yards per carry. Reliable guy receiving-wise as well. 9 receptions for 139 receiving yards. Inside the 10. Down by 8. Fakes the handoff. Straight matter rolls to his right. Throw towards the end zone. Diving and making the grab. Sandy Cross General Merchandise score. It's James Thomas.
Oh, that's not Thomas.
He's wearing
Or
number
is it?
11.
Yeah, that is Thomas. Did they say he dropped it?
Unclear. Is body language
Are you
right
kidding me?
after? Yes!
Yes!
Sandy Cross score. James Thomas scores a touchdown, then he did, but who cares? It's a 12 on the scoreboard on the Cougars side, and they're trying to tie this up. Down 14-12. Here comes the extra point attempt. They're likely going to go for 2. Straight matter on the field receiving the play call from Coach Doug Robertson. Neither team has a stop defensively. Two receivers far side. It's a very tight formation, however. And now there's motion amongst 2 of the wings backs. They flip the formation. James Thomas on a jet sweep. No, it's not. Misdirection, trying to get in. No, he doesn't. No good. 14-12 lead for the Dixon Bulldogs. It was looking like Rockingham County was trying to match everything Dixon did. Dixon scores 6, Rockingham County scores 6. Dixon scores 8, but Rockingham County unable to punch in the 2-point conversion.
It's a gray off-road Z71. Gray off-road Z71.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Circle Driving in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Driving is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout.
Some updates to our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. East Forsyth over Purnell Sweat, currently 34-0. Southside over Pamlico, 7-6. North Rowan over Avery, 7-0. Salisbury over North Surrey, 7-0.
Here's the kick.
And Wake Prep, 14-0 over BY currently.
Long return as he goes to the 35. Finally stopped at the 36. Marquise Robertson. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's a 14-12 Dixon Bulldogs lead. You know, pregame, if you don't listen to the pregame, well, you should. Coach Kelly Davis told us special teams might be the difference, and he could be right because it looks like it might be coming down to 2-point conversions and extra points.
Right. Well, 442 on 9 plays on that last drive for the Cougars, scoring 6. And the defense has got to get something going here.
Motion in the backfield. They drive straight ahead, however. 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Couldn't tell who carried it.
Using a lot of misdirection in this, specifically with Shondell Parker. And J.J. Goulet is doing a great job. I mean, the numbers show up that he's doing great, but he does a good job manning this single wing with that misdirection.
Yeah, a lot of misdirection in this offense. Now they've got 2 wideouts split right.
Up the gut, Goulet powers his way forward, but he's brought down after 2 yards. Ball is spotted at their 43. They have to make it to Rockingham County's 47. 0 for 1 on 3rd down attempts tonight, mostly because they haven't had to use them. And the only 3rd down they missed, they converted on 4th down. 3rd and 4 on their side of the field. They're moving right to left, wearing those white uniforms, got maroon numbers, maroon pants, and the tannish gold helmets. Some crazy. Okay, the entire O-line just switched. And up, flag flies, and Goulet looks like he was stopped anyways. That would bring up 4th and 2, but this is probably going to be brought back.
Yeah.
First penalty of the night on the Dixon Bulldogs comes at a bad time.
Once again, we have a vehicle that's blocking the concession stand. Please move your vehicle or we will need to call tow truck.
They are moved back 5 yards. 3rd and 9 coming up now. Got to make it to their own 47.
Another update to our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. Eastern Alamance up 14-0 over Fike in the first quarter.
Looks like we got a Dixon fan in the comments. Look, if you didn't want to make the 3.5-hour drive and you've got friends who are Dixon fans, go ahead and let them know. Happy to be bringing you the action no matter if you're cheering for Rockingham County or Dixon. Right now, some confusion. Referee standing over the football as One of the referees motions towards the press box and jogs back out there.
Third down and 9 for your Cougars defense.
They confirmed the 3rd and 9. I think he was asking if Coach Robertson would like to decline the penalty because it would have brought up 4th and 2. He says, no, sir.
I think he may have been trying to get
blows,
the clock
timeout.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Encore Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Encore Compassionate Care has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple, to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit EncoreCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Encore Compassionate Care by name. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Encore Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Doug Robertson of the Rockingham County Cougars calls timeout on 3rd and 9 for the Dixon Bulldogs, 7:50 to go in the first half, as Dixon waits to break the huddle on the far side of the football field.
Oh, that timeout was charged to Dixon, partner.
Okay.
Update to our car needs out-of-town
I feel like I have
scoreboard.
to change it. Kelly Davis.
Oak Grove 13, North Lincoln 0. West Cabarrus 9, R.J. Reynolds 0. New Hanover 7, Heritage 0. Marvin Ridge 21, Chapel Hill 0. Asheville 21, Western Guilford 0.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they were beating Carolina 21-0.
Everyone's been beating Carolina 21-0 this season.
Quick handoff. He goes.
Caught in the back.
And
Oh,
he's
he got
caught.
loose.
Second time. Lost the football. Rockingham County recovers.
Recovered by the Rock.
The Cougars celebrate as they should. Gage Rakestraw with his first fumble recovery of the year. The Rockingham County Cougars with their 5th overall. They needed a turnover to change the tides. 3rd and 9. Dixon Bulldogs give up a fumble. Rockingham County now has it on Dixon's side of the field, down by 2. They're at the 41.
Uncharacteristic mistake for the Bulldogs, who have just fumbled once over the season, give up their 2nd fumble.
Straight matter. In shotgun. James Thomas, jet sweep. Going to his left. He's on the far side of the football field. Turning on the Jets. He's near the first down marker. He's got it on the spin move.
And he's still
first
going.
Down. Rockingham County with their 8th first down of the night.
Gain of about 12 for Thomas and a first down.
Hatley, we are 17 minutes into this playoff football game. Dixon played 10 games coming into this one. Rockingham County's already doubled their fumbles.
First and 10.
Don't mention any other context. Got a hazy moon above the football field, covered in, I feel like Batman's about to show up. There's black clouds over the moon.
Another update on our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. West Rowan 21, Southern Guilford 0.
Here's the snap, handoff, going straight ahead into the pile, into the A-gap. 7-yard gain. Trees in the many
Bryant
colors
with
of
the
autumn.
gain of 5.
Here at Cougar Pride Stadium. A large crowd on the near side of the football field, cheering on their Rockingham County Cougars. A lot of fans from Onslow County made the 3.5-hour trip from Holly Springs to support Dixon as Dixon tries to get their first ever playoff win.
Update to the car needs out-of-town scoreboard. Shelby 7, McMichael 0. That game just kicked off at 7:30.
Fakes a handoff. Stripmatter takes it left. He's got the first down, streaking. And
out of bounds.
Yes, tried to streak towards the end zone, but he was unable to toe the line, 12 yards down.
First down.
Like a gain of about 8 for Strip Matter.
In the red zone once again.
First and 10 at the Bulldog 13-yard line.
And the Cougars with their 9th first down in the game already.
And we're just halfway through the second quarter. 14-12 Dixon lead, Rockingham County with the football.
Rakestraw motioning up to the H-back.
3 receiver set. Jet sweep, James Thomas. No, it's not.
Double motion.
Flag on the play.
False start against the Cougars.
Legal procedure.
First false start of the night for the Cougars.
Five-yard penalty. It remains first down.
First and 15. Ball placed at the 18.
Strematter in the backfield. Gage Rakestraw to his right. 3 yards behind him is Jalen Adams. Whistle blows. Timeout charge to the Rockingham County Cougars this time in the red zone. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Rockingham County Cougars retake the field in the red zone. Carnegie Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard update from Alita Hatley. Shelby up 7-0 on our Michael Fighting Phoenix. 6:15 to go in the first half. Here comes Strip Matter and the offense of the Cougars. First and 15 after the false start. Snap, pitches it backwards. He's going, flag out in the backfield. He goes into the end zone for
Probably
a Sandy Cross General
Boyd.
Merchandise score, but it doesn't appear to be one.
Holding on the play.
Holding will negate the touchdown. Back-to-back penalties for the Cougars. First and 25.
Cougars kind of shooting themselves in the foot after forcing that turnover.
So 28 yards away from the touchdown, 25 yards away from the first down. I think you're just going for the end zone now. They've got 4 downs to work with, though. Down 14-12. You don't want to squander this opportunity after the fumble recovery by Gage Rakestraw. Only the second fumble by Dixon all year long. Only time they've been able to stop Dixon's offense either, so you got to capitalize here. Strematter takes the snap, fakes the handoff, quick throw. He's got Jalen Adams. Jalen Adams has room. He's across the 20, 15, 10. Well, he makes up a lot of real estate there on the 18-yard gain, and that'll make it second and manageable. You wouldn't even be able to tell that they got the false start in the holding. 5:48 to play in quarter number 2 as the Cougars move left to right.
Good play calling there from Coach Robertson to get his team back up where they need to be. Update to our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. Dudley up 14-0 over Kernersville Glen.
Snap, pitch, backwards, going to his left. He may have gotten the first down.
Close.
Not the fresh set of downs, 3rd down and 1, but considering they were on 1st and 25, you'll take it if you're a Cougars fan. This is a team that's 2 for 3 on 3rd downs, and they're just 4 yards away from another Sandy Cross General Merchandise score. Dixon 14, Rockingham County 12. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. Strip Matter back there, Christian De La Cruz to his right. Gage Rakestraw, the H-back. Here's the snap, straight ahead. Strip Matter going for it. I think he got the first down.
Strip Matter on the keeper.
Oh, a little extracurricular activity there. The fans aren't happy.
But they should be happy about the first down.
Strittmatter gains 4 for the first down.
From a 1st and 25 to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Cougars now 3 for 4 on 3rd downs.
Cougars marked at the 2.
Two yards shy. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the first half. One receiver near side, two far side. Actually got one tight on the right side. Jet sweep. James Thomas going for it again. Santa Claus score.
Flag
flies from the referee in the end zone.
There is a flag on the play.
We've got a hold on the Cougars.
Another pivotal penalty. They were able to overcome a 1st and 25, but you don't want to keep doing this to yourself. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the second quarter as the Cougars back up 10 yards. They'll now be spotted at the 12-yard line on 1st and goal.
Update on our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. Western Alamance leading South Granville 9-7 in the second quarter. And Person up 14-6 over JF Webb. South Brunswick up 7-0 over Seaforth.
4 receiver set. 2 near side, 2 far side. Strittmatter takes the snap, dropping back. He wants to throw. He's under pressure, though. Roll it to his right. Quick throw towards the end zone. James Thomas almost comes up with it.
Oh, no!
Almost had it.
Got knocked out.
Tough contested play. Strittmatter doing a nice job rolling out under pressure, making the throw, but ultimately it falls short.
Yeah, off his back foot on the run. That was a good throw by Strittmatter. Good play by the defense to knock it loose. Car needs out-of-town scoreboard update. Page leading McDowell 28-0. That game's still in the first. North Davidson up 22-0 over North Henderson.
210 seconds to go in this second quarter. Rockingham County down by 2. Second and goal from the 12. Fakes the handoff. Strittmatter goes to his right, but he's under pressure. He's going to be tackled for a loss of 4 at the 16-yard line. Here comes 3rd and long. 3 for 4 on 3rd downs. They started this at the 2-yard line. And it has been nothing but negative since then.
Well, I'll tell you, Jackson Ray, the Cougar kicker, 2 of 2 on field goals. His long is 39.
And that would get them the lead here.
This would be a 36-yard attempt if they get no gain here.
Trips left. James Thomas to the right. Strittmatter looking for Thomas towards the end zone. Oh, out of his hands. At his waist, unable to make the grab. And that'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 16. They bring the kicking unit onto the field. Here comes Jackson Ray. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go. It would be a 33-yarder.
And Ray's long on the season is 39, but he is 2 of 2.
Down by 2. Here for the lead. His extra point attempt earlier in the night was blocked. Lining it up.
Strittmatter to hold.
Here's Strittmatter. A little bit of wind, but not bad. Here's the kick for the lead. It angles. It's in.
Through.
Jackson Ray splits the uprights. Rockingham County 15, Dixon 14. Here in the second quarter, approaching the final 2 minutes. Very impactful field goal, and here to remember now Dixon's a high-powered offense. They could go down and score. They are a run-based team, so they run the clock out, but they run quick, and they get a lot of yardage, a lot of bang for their buck. But Rockingham County receives the second-half kickoff.
Yeah, Dixon, this big play offense, 2 minutes, 34 seconds is more than enough time for them to get down and score. Rockingham County's defense has got to step up here. Update to our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. Wake Prep up 21-0 over Bartlett Yancey. Havelock 21-0 over Richlands.
Rockingham County set to kick off. They've got returners back at the 10-yard line, one on the near side, one on the far side. Here he goes. Here's the kick. It will drop at the 12. Here's the return. He's across the 30, going up the middle, across the 40, and to the 42-yard line. That's where they'll take over
Good
after
return
Shondell
there.
Parker's return. 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. 1 point ball game here in the second quarter. They will spot it at the 41 after Parker's return. 5'8", 200 senior trying to make this not his last high school football game.
Yeah, and he runs like he's 6'4", 240.
They set. The snap. Going ahead is Goulet, and he's got an opening. He's across the first down marker. He's across the 50-yard line, and he's to the Cougars' 43-yard line. Now it's clock watch. It's 2 minutes, 20 on it, and
Gain of 16 for Goulet.
clock should be rolling. It has started to.
In high school, once you get the ball placed, clock starts. They stop it and move the chains.
Goulet sets, takes it, quick throw. It is short. Bounces into his chest. That'll set up 2nd and 10, but take no time off the clock. Minute 53 to go in this first half.
And I think that was the first pass attempt by the Dixon Bulldogs.
Stay tuned for the halftime show. Got the Car Needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. Also got some of Jonathan Hatley's halftime stats, and we will review everything that happened in the first half that you need to know about. So don't miss it. Go ahead and like this, share this with your friends if you want them to know what's going on here in Wentworth. Playoff football as Dixon tries to win their first ever playoff game.
And updates to our Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard. Carver 16-0 over Moorhead. Shelby 21-8 over McMichael currently.
Goulet stiff arms Noah Isley as he travels to the 35-yard line, but he's 2 yards short of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd down. They're 0 for 2 on 3rd downs tonight. And the last time they were on 3rd down, they fumbled the ball in a costly turnover that cost them the lead. 15-14 ball game. Rockingham County in command as Dixon tries to reclaim that lead that they held for a good portion of the game. Here's the snap. Goulet charges ahead. He's got the first down. He's got more. Breaks over a man. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Dixon.
36-yard rush.
20. Rockingham County 15. Dixon's
and Goulet
bad plays.
breaks off another big run. 36 yards this time for the TD.
With 65 seconds to go in the first half, Dixon has reclaimed the lead. They're likely going to go for 2 here. They're 1 for 2 on those 2-point conversion attempts tonight.
Updates to the Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard. West Davidson 8, Madison 7, West Wilkes 7, Wheatmore 0.
They break the huddle. Number 4 and number 9 on the far side. Goulet is in there, along with number 16, Shondell Parker. Typical conversion. Goulet takes it. He takes it ahead, standing up. He's got it. 22-15. It's a lead for the Dixon Bulldogs. Now the Rockingham County Cougars do receive the second half kickoff, but with 1:05 to go, you've got time to push it downfield. And I believe they've got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they've got 2 timeouts left, 1:05, and Strittmatter's thrown the ball fairly effectively. He's thrown good passes, just had some drops. If the Cougars can manage to hold on to the football and get some yardage in chunks, they've got a chance at evening this thing up before the half.
Minute and a nickel. Going back to return, James Thomas near side. And on the far side is Malachi Bryant. moving left to right. Here's a kick. It'll sail towards Bryant's side. He'll start the return at the 9-yard line after he backtracks a little bit. He goes up the gut, and he's got some space. 35,
he's got some
40,
space.
45, 50. Other side, 45, 40, 35, 30.
He
finally got down at the 25.
Wow!
Less than 10 seconds. He will go all the way. What is that, 65 yards for Malachi Bryant on the return?
Right at it.
Fantastic
right at it, Jay.
job. And now they are within striking distance, especially after that field goal we saw from Jackson Ray. But they're not focused on the field goal. They're focused on tying this thing up. Down by 7 points. 55 seconds till half. They will place the ball at the 29-yard line.
Great return there from Malachi Bryant.
Pivotal. That's what playoff football is made of. He's just a sophomore as well. The snap, dropping back, looking to throw, got time, over the middle. He's got Jalen Adams who goes out of bounds.
Come on, he was headed out of bounds. Where is the flag for the late hit?
48.4 seconds remain in this first half after Jalen Adams makes the grab. He was pushed after he ran out of bounds to stop the clock. Took 7 seconds for that play to develop.
And gets a chunk of 12.
Cougars O-line doing a great job of protecting Strip Matter tonight. Here's a snap. He goes to his right. Here's the throw. Got a man again.
It's Brady
and
Ross.
Brady Ross will go out of bounds. He's got another first down. Ross coming into this one averaging 10.4 yards per catch.
That's another Cougar first down.
18 for Ross from the Strip Matter pass.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Get the massive 60-yard return and then back-to-back first downs where they get out of bounds. So since the kickoff, there has been 24 seconds on the clock, taken off the clock. Within the 5, though, they failed to score 6 last time they were in this position. Christian De La Cruz, though, changes that up. A Sandy Cross general merchandise score as he goes in untouched to bring the Cougars within 1. 22-21 ball game. 38.2 seconds to go as the Cougars, who are set to receive the second half kickoff, are keeping their offense on the field for the time being. It looks like they're going for 2, trying to seize the lead here.
And timeout by Coach Robertson.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. They're local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. If you're looking to acquire or sell land, residential, or commercial properties, look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in the local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC. Local, experience, trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Less than 40 seconds to go in the first half as the Cougars set up trying to take the lead in the first round of the playoffs. Strip Matter in shotgun, 4 receivers set. Here's the snap. He goes to his right, looking to throw. Nobody open. He goes to his left now. Got an open field ahead, still under pressure. Now rolling back. He's at the 20. Now he's still going. There is a flag down at the 25. Throwing the end zone. 2 Cougars players go for it at the same time, and neither of them is able to go for it. There is a penalty, though, against Rockingham. It will be declined.
Conversion is no good. Penalty on Rockingham is declined.
Got a special halftime guest, my dad. That's why we got a crowd mic. Thank goodness we've got 38 seconds till that starts. So after the failed two-point conversion, it's Dixon 22, Rockingham County 21. As Dixon prepares to take the kickoff. When Dixon kicked it off to Malachi Bryant, there was 1:05 on the clock. There's now 38.2 seconds on the clock, and Rockingham County has scored 6 points. Just 27 seconds is what it took for them to get 2 first downs, a 60-yard return, and eventually the touchdown.
Well, we knew they had the capacity to move the ball down the field in chunks with that passing game, and they did, but it was a Christian De La Cruz 4-yard run right up the middle that hit pay dirt for the Cougars. And penalty, the 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. Cougars will kick from their own 25.
Appears they're moving them forward a little bit. Referee will spot it at the 40.
They're not going to assess the penalty.
I guess they would have had to replay the two-point conversion.
That is correct.
So that's why it got declined completely.
And look how tight Dixon is up on the return. One line at 10 yards back, the other line at 20 yards.
He
It's
was
over his head.
Into the end zone.
And Jackson Ray sends it into the end zone for a touchback.
Ever since the blocked PAT, he had a 33-yard field goal to take the lead, and now he's going to send it a touchback. Less than 40 seconds to go, so they've got 38.2 seconds to make it 75 yards. Up by 1 point, Rockingham County set to receive second half kickoff.
A good kick there. And Dixon will have an 80-yard field in 38 seconds to try to pick up some more points before the half.
Thanks for joining us on RoCo Radio's YouTube or Substack page. Here's a snap. Fakes the run. It's a deep throw. He's got a man.
Well overthrown and out of bounds.
Noah Isley was in coverage.
So this Dixon team, not known for their throwing game at all, attempts a bomb downfield, throws it into their sideline.
Took 6 seconds off the clock. Here comes 2nd and 10.
And Dixon showing they're not afraid to take a shot downfield, try to get some more points before the half.
Five-man front by the Cougars. Here's the snap. Goulet rolls out. Again, the throw. He's got number 9, but it's overthrown. He's listed as a running back. Pass was intended for Dominique Aiken. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 with 27.7 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, I'll tell you, they probably do not want to take another shot downfield here and stop the clock this deep in their own territory. I'm expecting Dixon to put this one on the ground.
And the Cougars still have a timeout. So the Cougars could have the ball again. Here's the snap. He goes straight ahead. Goulet bounces off one man. It's not enough for the first down, but it's
close. Got a gain of about 8.
It is close. 4th and 2. Clock is rolling down. Whistles blow. Timeout is charged.
To the Cougars.
So they feel confident in their ability to get the ball back. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store, located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County. They're their 37th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County, $4.93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Nissan Sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. 4th and 1 coming up for Dixon. They converted the only 4th down they went for tonight.
And I'll tell you, watch out for trickery here. Look out for the play action and them to try to get behind the defense.
Sort of a dangerous spot to be in with 14 seconds left. But they're a team that's able to get 1 yard at will.
Cougars stacked in tight at the defensive line.
On their own 29, trying to make it to the 30, and
they got it.
He would do so.
Gain of about 6 there for Goulet.
With 8.3 seconds to go, and now Dixon will call timeout. So even though they're 65 yards out, they're still going for it. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential, or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. For your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. 1st and 10 up for Dixon with 8.3 seconds to go on their own 34.
1st and 10 Bulldogs.
8.3 seconds on the clock. We got time for one more play.
He does have an arm. He can air it out. Motion in the backfield. Here's the snap. He's going to run it. Goulet is on the right side. He's on the far side, pushing it downfield. He gets to the 45, pushed out of bounds with 2.1 seconds to go. In striking distance of a Hail Mary for a traditional quarterback. In the NFL, maybe, but not a high school running back.
16-yard rush for Goulet.
They will spot it at the 48-yard line. 2.1 to go.
And Dixon takes their final time out of the half.
They're going to try to draw up something here.
Hey, may as well. You know, you can't take them with you.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Now, I know I haven't been broadcasting as long as Joe Dexter has, but I'll bet that he's never had a judge offer to sing Ave Maria live on air at his halftime show, ever. During the Hail Mary. Oh, okay. I mean, we can set this up. I don't know if look, if he makes the Hail Mary, you've got to sing it. It might be the other team, but
I'll get to this Car Needs Out of Town scoreboard update after this play.
Here's the snap. They're going to run it. Okay, it's a Hail Mary run. He goes to the 35, the 30, and he's stopped. So he head to halftime. No need for Ave Maria. The Dixon Bulldogs 22, Rockingham County Cougars 21. Got a jam-packed halftime show. Car Needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard update. Jonathan Hatley with some post-game stats, but we've got Jason Ramey Sr., my dad, with us. All right. Do you want to prompt, or I feel like you could probably just go?
I want to prompt.
Oh, what do you think of Rockingham County's first half?
I think it was well worth the price of admission. I was a little disappointed when I had to pull out $40, but this excitement has been well worth it.
So, okay. Well, anything non-critical of what do you think Rockingham County needs to do in the second half?
Score more points than the other team.
I think so too, but what if they only score one more point and then it heads to overtime?
Then they need to score more points in overtime.
Okay. That was fantastic.
You know, Joe Dexter's been my friend for a long time, and he didn't explicitly give me permission to come on the air tonight, but he never told me no either.
Well, he lets Hatley on, so.
I can tell you the view up here is very nice.
It is.
And that lemonade over there is looking pretty good.
I would say it's for people with a press pass only, but they don't give those out to people under 18, so I don't even have a press pass, and I get the lemonade, so I think you can.
I'm going to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm going to look back there, and you're going to be like, taking the gallon with you. Like, oh, we've got cups, you know? Yeah, I'm just going to head on with it. So, look, I don't know why you decided to pull this out in the playoffs, of all things, but I feel like you've been playing this all year.
Jay, I thought you know me better than that. I don't plan anything for a year in advance. My wife said, hey, you want to go to the football game tonight? Like, sure. And then I got here and I realized you're in the press box.
So I got a text from you, and I was like, because you had texted about the football game earlier, and I saw a picture of something, but I didn't open it yet because I was like, I'll wait till halftime. And it looked like a picture of me, but I was like, oh, no, they're at some football game. They've got seats. And then I looked behind me, and you were there. So I guess that explains the picture, but I wish I hadn't seen that first.
Well, I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of how well you do. And I wanted to be here in case this is your last playoff game that you do as a high school student.
Well, thank you. I'm hoping it's not the last one. I'm hoping Rockingham County can move forward.
I'm hoping that it's not the last one either. I think Rockingham's going to pull this out.
Especially because they're playing, if they won, they play 2-seed Northeast Guilford instead of some team in Brunswick County. So that's perfect.
That's not very far away.
Nope.
Maybe I'll come to that one too.
Okay.
But I'm not sure any deputies there will let me in the press box there.
Press boxes across the state. Your jurisdiction is everywhere, though, isn't it? So
technically, but it's good to be in my hometown where I actually know the bailiffs or the deputies.
Yeah. That's the way you can get to know them, though. Right? Some dude had the audacity to ask himself into the press box. So, Hatley, you got any halftime stats for us?
I want to publicly thank Mr. Hatley here for putting up with you for 2 years now. Y'all are a great team. I've really enjoyed it, and I enjoy listening every week.
Well,
good back and forth every time.
I've enjoyed him. You know, he's come a long way since that first game we did together, and I couldn't be prouder of Jay. I look forward to see what he does with his future.
Well, thank you, Hatley. I appreciate
Same
that.
here. Thank you so much.
All right. Well,
Thank you, Dad. You
some
don't have to turn it
halftime
off.
stats. Luke Strittmatter, 8 carries for 19 yards. Christian De La Cruz, 2 carries for 11 yards and a touchdown. Malachi Bryant, 8 carries for 46 yards. James Thomas, 2 carries for 22 yards. Luke Strittmatter currently 8 of 12 passing for 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. James Thomas, 4 receptions, 72 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brady Ross, 1 reception for 18 yards. Jalen Adams, 3 receptions for 43 yards. And Gage Rakestraw with that big fumble recovery. Cougars had 12 first downs in the first half, were penalized 6 times for 35 yards, but the big number is actually over on the Dixon side. J.J. Goulet with 190 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Got any Kearney Breezeboro Uptown scoreboard updates?
Let me get Max Preps pulled up. I will get those in for you. South Wake leading 32-0. Eastern Alamance up 20-0. Butler over Hopewell 21-14. AC Reynolds up 35-0 over South Caldwell. And an interesting note for playoff football, West Forsyth forfeited to Northwest Guilford tonight.
Why?
I have no idea. Oak Grove up 15-0.
Wait, what seed was West Forsyth?
I'm not sure. That's a 8A football. So I haven't really kept up with that.
Historically pretty good, though, right?
Yeah, they are usually pretty good. And Northwest Guilford didn't have their best year this year, as I recall. Oak Grove up 15-0 over North Lincoln. New Hanover up 7-0 over Heritage. West Cabarrus 9-7 over R.J. Reynolds. Marvin Ridge 35-0 over Chapel Hill. Asheville 28-0 over Western Guilford. Palisades 21-10 lead. Willow Spring up 17-0 over Laney. Cary up 7-0 over Ashley. North Johnston up over Washington 20-13. South Columbus with a 35-0 lead over West Bladen. Holly Springs up 7-3 over Fuquay Varina. Southeast Alamance 21, Orange 0. West Rowan 34, Southern Guilford 0. Dudley up 14-6 over Glenn. J.H. Rose up 21-3 over Triton. Davie County up 6-0 in their game. Chase up 27-21 over Thomasville. West Henderson 14-0 over East Rowan. Westover 7-3 over Lee County. Smoky Mountain and Forest Hills knotted up at 14. Sanderson 14-6 over East Wake. Western Alamance 9-7 over South Granville. Southeast Guilford tied at 25 in their matchup. Person up 14-6 over J.F. Webb. West Stokes and Fort Bush showing knotted at 0. South Brunswick up 7-0 over Seaforth. West Iredale 16-0 over Ashe County. Bandies 42-14 over South Rowan. East Surrey 14-7 over Polk County. Page 28-0 over McDowell. Statesville up 14-3 in their matchup. Southview and Harnett Central knotted at 13. North Davidson leading 22-0 over North Henderson. Irwin 7-0 over Huss. North Brunswick trails Wake Forest 28-21. White Oak 16. Eastern Guilford 14. Bedingfield trails Princeton 26-6. Wake Prep up 21-0 over Bartlett Yancey. Havelock up 27-0 over Richlands. Panther Creek up 14-6 over Enlow. A.L. Brown up 14-0 over South Iredale. Porter Ridge 13, Cuthbertson 7. North Surrey over Salisbury 14-13. Red Springs 7-0 over Jordan Matthews. North Rowan 28-3 over Avery County. New Bern leading 22-0 over Overhills. Mitchell up 7-0 in their matchup. Southside 14, Pamlico County 12. Andrews 22-12 in their matchup. Hertford County leading Northwood 7-0. Leesville Road over Broughton 20-7. East Forsyth 55-0 over Purnell Sweat. Terry Sanford and E.E. Smith tied at 7. West Columbus and Camden County tied at 14. CB Aycock 14-7 over West Carteret. Franklinton up 15-6 over Grays Creek. RS Central leading Wilkes Central 13-0. West Davidson 15-7 over Madison. Ford over Lincoln Charter 13-3. Shelby, I believe, still up 21-8. At least that's what Max Preps is showing. North Wilkes 7, West Lincoln 6.
Wait, 21-8? That's not as bad as some expected.
No, it's not. But it's early. Still relatively. They didn't start until 7:30. East Burke and Tuscola tied at 6, and West Wilkes 7, Wheatmore 0.
So
few scores that I was looking for that I didn't see. I wanted to see how Albemarle and Cherokee were doing.
over 100 teams being eliminated tonight.
Yeah, 115 games tonight, so 115 teams. This will be their last high school football game of the season. Cummings had to travel to North Pitt, but no score in Max Preps.
(22-21) lead for the Dixon Bulldogs over the Rockingham County Cougars, set to receive the second half kickoff. Are the Rockingham County Cougars? It's their first playoff game in Wentworth in 8 years. Nearly 3,000 days ago was the last time the Silver and Black were competing here in the county in the playoffs. Happy to have you along. First half started out. Dixon came out swinging. They scored 6 points early. Rockingham County answered back. Both teams missed extra points. Dixon went for a two-pointer. They missed. Extra point was blocked on Rockingham County's side of things. Then Dixon goes down. They score again. Then they score the two-point conversion to make it 14-6. When Rockingham County answered back, they missed on their two-point conversion, just short. Now 14-12. Rockingham County was able to recover a fumble. Very, very exciting moment for all the fans here. They made it all the way to the 2-yard line, had a first and goal from the 2. They were eventually backed up, had to kick the field goal, settle for that, making it 15-14. Then, within the final 2 minutes, a lot of chaos. Both teams were able to score. Rockingham County was able to go down after losing the lead, now 22-15. They were able to make it 90 yards, counting the kickoff return, in the span of 25 seconds and score the touchdown. They missed the two-point conversion to try to seize the lead, and that's where we are now, 22-21. It's the Rockingham County Cougars trying to make a comeback. I don't know if you can call it a comeback. They're down by 1, and they received the second half kickoff.
Don't call it a comeback.
Because it's not. They're down by 1. There we go. Thanks for joining us in the comments, wherever you may be. We've had listeners in Onslow County, got a listener in Stoneville, a lot of listeners around Rockingham County. We had one directly behind me sending me a picture of myself. But wherever you may be, however you may be listening, as Colin Coward says.
And Dixon has been held scoreless on 2 of their drives. Mm-hmm. Rockingham County has scored
one of
points
them a fumble,
on each drive.
One of them running out of time, but you got to take what you can get.
Yeah, when you're facing an offense that averages 39.4 points per game, you've definitely got to take those little victories where you hold them scoreless. And Rockingham County came into this game averaging just 27.4 points per game, but allowed just 22.9. Meanwhile, the Dixon defense allows 36.4 per game.
And it does matter how much you score on those drives you're scoring on. Like the field goal, having to kick a 33-yarder when you were on first and goal from the 2, that just shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's a rough way to get 3 instead of 6. You know, penalties just
and you're hoping that doesn't come back to haunt you.
Killed that drive. Yeah. I mean, that is the type of thing that keeps football coaches up at night. Just you get down there tight in enemy territory and start committing penalties and force yourself into 3 instead of 6. It's the kind of thing that coaches used to pick you up by your face mask and shake you for.
Awkward silence ensues. But we've got 20 seconds left. Fun halftime show, for the most part. Here we go. Quarter number 3 about to get underway. Dixon set to kick off. Dixon 22, Rockingham County 21 as they set up.
And it looks like the Cougars are way up, expecting some possible trickery from the Bulldogs with their first line at the 50, their second line at the 46, right behind them.
Got to be vigilant here.
Just one lone return man back deep. Looks like it's Bryant.
Bryant, who had that 60-yard return late in the first half. It's a short kick. It'll be sent over towards number 13, Marty Hester, who kicks it out of bounds.
Penalty flag on the play.
And Hester kicks the ball out of bounds, called for illegal procedure.
Cougars take over first and 10. The Cougar 26.
So 5 yards from where it went out of bounds, spots the Cougars at their 26 to start the third quarter.
Not great field position.
Well, I mean, they had scoring drives from their 23, their 27.
Here's a snap. It's low, bobbled, trying to fall on it. He does.
Ball is loose. Cougars recover.
Second down coming up.
Looked like Bryant fell on the bad snap.
Second down.
Nice wherewithal right there. Make or break moment. You definitely can't afford a turnover down one, especially against a team that goes for two. You'd be facing a 2-point or 2-possession deficit very quickly. It's a 4-receiver set. They're split. Straight matter rolls to his right. He's got James Thomas, who streaks to the near side and makes the grab. He's short of the sticks, but it's a good gain.
Gain of 13.
And they will move it. First and 10.
14. And a first down.
Tonight.
Yeah, that strip matter
13 first
Thomas
downs.
connection has hooked up for 86 yards on 5 receptions and a couple of TDs.
Here's a snap. Straight matter. The quick throw. Again, it's low.
Caught
They
it
say
with
his
the knee
was
down.
That was Thomas.
Straight matter Thomas.
And they seem to be playing way off of Thomas, and they're just letting him grab it and then beat him.
Second down 8.
I'd say you try to keep it out of his hands by any means necessary.
Make that 88 yards on 6 receptions for Thomas.
And those haven't just been 88 random yards. Those have been in massive moments.
Oh, yeah, in chunks.
Necessary moments. He takes it. Handoff. Got an opening. Gets to the 45. He's a yard shy.
Gain of 7 for De La Cruz on the off tackle right.
Third down and 1.
They are 3 for 4 on third downs tonight. See if they can make it 4 for 5. This is maybe the possession of the game that Butterflies affects into the rest of it. Third and 1 on their own 45. Here's the snap. Down by
Bulldogs
1.
showing
Straight goes
blitz.
straight ahead.
I think he got enough.
Yes, sir.
Straight matter on the keeper.
They will move the chains. 3 referees signal for it. First and 10. $14 first downs for the Cougars.
Just systematically moving the ball up the field.
Cougar 46.
Cougars at their own 46, 1st and 10. Update to our car needs out-of-town scoreboard. Farmville Central 27, Heidi Trask 9.
Straight matter. Deep
Going
throw,
deep.
James Thomas. He makes the grab. He's at the 10, and he out-wrestles a man and rolls into the end zone.
54-yard touchdown.
A Sandy Claus general merchandise score. Thomas makes the grab in stride, fights off number 17, Lonnie Stowers, on the run with part of the back of his jersey being pulled. He makes it a 27-22 lead for the Cougars. It's playoff football in Wentworth. Straight matter, Thomas timing the connection perfectly, and it also couldn't have come at a better time.
And the Cougars going to go for 2 here.
Trying to make it a 7-point game. Straight matter and pistol. Gage Rakestraw to his right as well. He takes it, pitches it backwards, got the blockers. There's a flag in the backfield. He stopped a yard short.
It's a hold, going to be declined.
They're up 5, though. With 9:19 to go in quarter number 3. James Thomas, beast mode.
Yeah, he's been all that and more tonight.
This is going to be one of
7
the games.
receptions for 142 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And I believe this is his first playoff game in a major role. I mean, obviously he played a part his freshman year. But sophomore year was really when he stepped up. They were 500 last year, just right lights.
King Stowers in the comments. Unfortunately, we're in an audio-only broadcast.
He sends it. But we paint the picture. He's returning it from the 14, going straight ahead, and he's brought down.
He's wrapped up.
Whoa! The ball's out. Cougars have it. There's a flag down at the 39. But it looks like the Cougars got it.
Who came up with the recovery? And there was a hold on the return, so that turnover is going to stand.
John Perez had the ball, so it's unclear if it was him for sure. I also saw Upchurch kind of seem like he had it. But this is the moment of the football game that we're going to look back on. Cougars have recovered the football at the 32-yard line. Got to take advantage of this and put some points on the board because the scoreboard's what matters. But this is a huge moment. 3 receivers set. Pistol formation, 1 man to his right. Here's the handoff. Jalen Adams will go straight ahead into the pile and gain 4 or 5. Quality run. With the huge reception, and now they've got a fumble recovery.
Gain of 3 for Bryant.
Fans getting their money's worth.
Maybe 4.
$29 yards out. Four receivers set. 2 near side, 2 far side. Fakes the handoff. Straight matter takes it himself. Has 1 man holding his leg, but he's able to lunge for it anyhow. And he's 2 yards shy of the first down. So 3rd and 2 at the 25.
Read option going to his left. Gains 4. Makes it 3rd and 2. I believe the fumble was number 16 on the kickoff.
Full receiver set. Now there's a man in motion to the H-back. Straight matter takes the snap. He goes straight ahead.
It looks like he's
got a
it.
first down.
And
He's
more.
still standing.
Matter on the keeper.
And that's a gain of 5 and a first down for Strittmatter.
You know, they say you can't break 11 tackles at once. Well, Strittmatter almost did.
I'll tell you, he stayed up for a while there.
Cougars break the huddle. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Timeout taken. Coach Robertson.
Tonight's broadcasters in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential, or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Following the
Cougars
timeout, it's a 1st and 10.
At the Dixon 20.
7 minutes, 11 seconds to go. They're up by 5. Huge moment for them to take a 2-possession lead for the first time all game.
Motion to the right.
Strittmatter takes it. The throw, James Thomas again. Takes 4 men to bring him down.
And a gain of 13 for Thomas.
You know, just short 5 yards, come back, take it. Yard after catch of like 5 yards or so. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, he got about 8 after the catch there. Good.
How many
Good
yards
little
overall?
short. 155 receiving. He also has 22 rushing.
Strittmatter takes it, hands it off. Christian De La Cruz going for it again.
And that one's blown dead.
Able to get a small gain, though. Setting up 2nd down and goal from an even closer distance, about 5 yards away.
Gain of 3 for De La Cruz on the carry.
That got out of hand quickly. Card needs a reasonable out-of-town scoreboard update. Shelby.
I guess Land Farmer's having himself a game over in Shelby tonight.
Perhaps. Does Doris stay with stay? Halfway through the 3rd quarter. 5-point lead for the Cougars. James Thomas in motion in the backfield. Jet sweep. He's going to his left. Cuts back inside. Lunging towards the end zone. No signal.
Don't think they got it.
3rd and goal.
Signal
from the 1.
just short.
Down to the 1 yard line. 3rd goal to 1.
36 inches away. 5 minutes, 25 seconds in the 3rd quarter. The clock and rolling. They're up by 5, 27-22. They failed to punch in 6. 2 receivers far side. James Thomas near side. Strittmatter takes it. Here's the handoff. And what?
Cruz is in!
Christian De La Cruz with a Sandy Cross general merchandise score. A 33-22 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars. This 2nd half couldn't have gone any better. They get the quick score. James Thomas goes to the house on the receiving touchdown of, 40, 50 yards. Then, very next drive, it's punching in another score. Less than 7 minutes in, they've already scored 12 points. They're up 11, and they're trying to add to it with Jackson Ray's XP. Had a field goal earlier tonight, split the uprights to get the 1-point lead. His first PAT attempt was blocked, however. This one is not blocked. This one is good. Straight down the pipe. It's 34 Rockingham, 22 Dixon, as the Cougars look to hold on to this lead and move to the second round of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us on RoCo Radio's YouTube page, our Substack, or the website. Happy to have you along as the Cougars have their first home game in the playoffs in 8 years.
And a 12-point lead with 5:06 left in the third, 34-22.
And now a sense of urgency from the Dixon Bulldogs, who have never won a playoff game before. I wonder how many teams left have never won a playoff game.
In their school's history, I think there's bound to be some.
Dixon's one of them. Here's the kick. Drops at the 17. It rolls, bounces off his foot, and then I think it went out of bounds. Maybe it didn't hit his foot, but it's inside the 10. Referee stops
Placed
at the
at
8.
9. That looked like it was off of his leg.
I thought it hit his foot. Referee converses with the Cougars sideline.
And they're saying that it wasn't touched. They call procedure against the Cougars. Are you serious? Now, despite having to play against 16 at times, the Cougars still have the lead here.
Stop. By 16, he means number 16. Shondell Parker, who came into this game with around 300 rush yards, 4 rush touchdowns, 6.5 average yards per carry, and he's been doing well tonight. Give us some Shondell Parker numbers, Hatley. Okay, we're going with this. Look, saved it.
Parker, 46 carries, 299, 6.5 per carry, and 4 TDs.
There we go.
And the ball will be placed at the 35 after the missed call.
So now they're in a much better situation. Running that single wing. The snap. Going straight ahead is Goulet. How many yards does he have?
He was at 190 at the end of the first half. And this is officially their first possession in the second half. So 195
yards. He's put up 195 rush yards, and he's still shy of his average by like 75. It doesn't mean they've contained him, but they haven't done worse than most teams. Still 4.5 to go in the third quarter. A lot of game left to be played. The snap, the straight ahead. It's the aforementioned Shondell Parker who gets the first down, and he's still pushing with the line.
And he got a gain of
48.
Looks like 9.
On the black paw print.
First down. First and 10 at the Bulldog 49-yard line.
Lita Hatley in the comments, did the refs get off the Dixon bus?
Another thing that you could get confused by if you're listening in to us that I don't know. Delay goes straight ahead. Chaos. This is a chippy team. There haven't been any like flags on like personal fouls or anything, but
they're scrappy. They go until the whistle, without a doubt.
Melita says to do what in the comments? Like, yeah, you know. There are so many moments in this broadcast that I can understand somebody getting confused by that I just don't know what to respond. We don't know either, Melita. We don't know.
Well, Goulet has eclipsed 200 yards with that carry. 202 to be specific.
Snap, going ahead, trying to get the first down.
Doesn't look like he got enough.
I don't think so. So
Could
third
be
and
marked
short.
the yard short.
Short of the first down marker.
And was that Goulet again?
Believe so. Astronomical
Third down and
numbers.
about 1.
Big stop time here for the Cougars.
Here's the snap. Goulet gets the first down and a little bit more.
Goulet carries up the middle. It is enough for a Bulldog first down.
And scrap. 6-yard gain for Goulet.
2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rockingham County is 34. Dixon has 22. So Rockingham County ahead 12.
First and 10 of the Cougars.
Dixon able to push the ball downfield at will, but they've had 2 fumbles tonight. And going into this game, they only had 1 all season long in all of their 10 games.
So a 200% increase here.
They do the weird spin move thing again, switching sides.
A shift.
Shift is a boring name for that. He goes left, keeps going. He is brought down. Great job.
Hargrove on the stop.
And that was Goulet on the carry.
How many yards does he have?
Well, let's see where they mark that one. Look like a gain of 2.
On the play. Holding. The Bulldogs.
Well, there's a hold.
Ooh, pushing it back. Rush yards wise, though. Justin Aikens asking in the comments
Let's see.
how close he is to 3,000.
He's got 210 tonight.
So he's
Came
81
into
away.
came into the game at 27:09, so he's at 29:19.
Here's the snap. Goulet is going to run ahead. And he's closer to it now. He's going. He's got the first down. Finally tackled near the 20-yard line, but he gets the first down. And he just makes it look easy.
And that's about a 25-yard rush for Goulet. So 56 yards to go for Goulet to eclipse 3,000 on the season.
First and 10. Cougar 22.
Minute 20 to go in the third quarter, so Dixon is certainly taking their time, and they're down 2 possessions. Still searching for that elusive first ever playoff win in football program history. Goulet charges forward. Now he goes to his left. He is on, but he is just 1 or 2 yards shy.
21-yard gain for Goulet there.
Thanks for joining us. Let us know where you're listening in. It's playoff football, 5A West, 5A East.
5A East.
5A East, round 1, round of 48. Opening round, if you will. Winner advances to face Northeast Guilford, the 2 seed, in round number 2, the round of 32. Over 100 teams across North Carolina being eliminated tonight. And neither of these teams wants to be among that number. Snap. Going ahead. Goulet is in once again. J.J. Goulet with 32.4 seconds to go in the third quarter makes it a 34-28 ball game.
Okay, I got to count up his yards just to make sure. 204, 211, 213.
We're almost 3 quarters in, and it has been
42,
chaos this game.
263, 265 tonight.
So 26 yards away. Goulet trying to make it. it looks like they've stopped him. But he's short of the line. 34-28 now, and that is very important because the difference between 4 points and 6 points, especially when you're playing a team that doesn't go for extra points, they've just been trying to punch in 2-point conversions every time. This is extremely important. They're 2 for 4 on 2-point conversions. So even if Rockingham County failed to score and Dixon scored, they'd be a 2-point conversion away from getting the lead. 34-28 lead for the Cougars. Just over half a minute remaining in the third quarter.
67.
Dixon set to kick. Rockingham County waiting between the 40 and the 45-yard line on the left side of the field. They'll be moving left to right for the next 32.4 seconds before flipping the field. And let's see what Rockingham County can do. They know how to run the air out of the football. We saw that in the Carver game we covered in October, which they won 29-0. Now, you can't bleed 12 minutes off the clock. They got to score eventually. Here's the kick. It's a high flyer. It'll drop at the 23, bounces into the arms of the return man at the 21. He goes to his right, maybe 2 or 3 yards on the return, but they'll take over at their own 24. Still 76 yards to go to extend this lead. 34-28 ball game, exactly 30 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. Another important distinction here. So Jackson Ray's showing he can kick some field goals. If they can get in field goal range and then they kick it, they've got a 2-possession lead against a team that doesn't throw the ball much. Even when they were in Hail Mary territory, they decided to run the ball.
Yeah, 0 for throwing the ball tonight. I can't remember if it's 0 for 2 or 0 for 3. Played 24 yards shy of eclipsing 3,000 on his season.
Straight matter in shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off. 3 yards before his motion stopped. 22 seconds on the clock in the third quarter and winding down.
Not sure who that was on the carry. De La Cruz.
And it appears that they would take this one to the fourth quarter. Rockingham County 34, Dixon 28. It's the last quarter of the season, the last 12 minutes for one of these teams. Who will it be? Rockingham County on second and long on their own side of the field as we head to the fourth quarter. This game is made by surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store located at 164 in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County celebrates their 37th anniversary. Stop by the Sandy Cross General Merchandise store for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest prices in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Let's see what happens here. Flip the field. Rockingham County moving right to left.
And updates on our car needs out of town scoreboard. South Wake victorious tonight, 39-6. Fuquay Arena leading 29-7 over Holly Springs. Farmville Central 27-15 over Heidi Trask. Eastern Alamance 26-0 over Fike. Butler 35-21 lead over Hopewell. AC Reynolds 56 over Owen. Oak Grove leading 30-8 over North Lincoln. New Hanover 28, Heritage 7, RJR 21, West Cabarrus 16, Marvin Ridge 45, Chapel Hill 13, Forest View 15-8 over Concord.
2nd and 7 coming up. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. 10 personnel. Quick throw. Got a man at the 6. It's the first down, and he jogs out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Brady Ross on the catch. I believe that's the second reception of the night. 8 seconds into the fourth quarter.
And a gain of 12 for Ross there.
34-28 lead for the Cougars. On a beautiful autumn night in the county seat of Rockingham County. Different colors in the trees in the backdrop. Moon up above. And a ton of fans packed in on the near side of the football field. Here's a snap. Fakes the handoff. Strip matter drives straight ahead, and he keeps going. It's an 8-yard gain near midfield.
About a
north
gain of 7 for strip matter.
With 11:40 to go in the fourth.
Second down and 2.
Ball spotted near the 49. On Rockingham's side of the field.
Update on the Car Needs Out of Town scoreboard. Albemarle 21, Cherokee 15.
Moving south to north. Motion to the backfield, Noah Osley. Strip batter grabs it. Handoff. First down.
I think that was Brian. It looks like he got just enough for the
48 seconds to go. Clock still rolling. 11 minutes to pay dirt. Rockingham County up 34-28. Here in playoff football on the 5A Eastern half of the bracket. 48 teams remain, but after tonight, it'll be just 32. Winner of this plays 2C in Northeast Guilford, the Rams, next Friday. Two receivers near side, one far side. Pistol formation. Here's a snap. Pitches it backwards. He goes to the near side. Keeps rolling. It's Jalen Adams. And he finally to first down on the pitch.
That's another
15 yards. Or no, make that 18 for Bryant.
They've done an impeccable job when it comes to halfback to his left. Got a tailback in there 3 yards behind him, pitching it backwards on the 3 receiver set. And they've made something out of it almost every time that I can recall. Now at the 30. And if they get the quarter.
Pistol formation again.
The snap. Fakes the pitch back. He rolls to his right. Keeps looking. Under pressure. Got him in. And it's true.
Catch!
James Thomas. As always, comes in 16 to go in the fourth as he is pushed out of bounds. A massive first down. And they're in the red zone once again. 34-28.
A leaping grab for Thomas. 13 yards and a first down.
Can they get the job done here?
Bulldogs 17-yard line.
Update to our Car Needs Out of Town scoreboard. West Rowan 41, Southern Guilford 23, Dudley 28, Glenn Chase leading Thomasville 7-6.
Strematter takes it and he only goes about 1 yard immediately taken down.
And no gain assist on the play.
No gain. Second down.
Nine and a half to play here in the Rock.
Hills leading Smoky Mountain 34-28 on our Car Needs Out of Town scoreboard.
The anchor drops back. It's a throw towards the end zone, contested. Bounces off the back of the defender. That was number 21 in the vicinity. Had his back turned, but it did the job. Matthew Maynard,
Pass intended for Thomas.
the junior defensive back.
Third down.
And in a South Granville was losing to Western Alamance 9-6. South Granville now leads that one 20-9.
What's Cedar there? Here's the Cougars. On third down and long. Strip matter drops back. Looking to throw. Got a man. James Thomas hauls it in. And he goes into the end zone. A Sandy Claus general merchandise score. 9 minutes
16-yard
remain.
touchdown.
Rockingham County 40. Dixon 28. A 2-possession lead once again for the Cougars. James Thomas
with his fourth touchdown of the night.
Dixon stands distraught on the far sideline. Just 9 minutes to go. They're going for 2 here, trying to make it a 14-point ball game. Here's the snap. Christian De La Cruz takes the handoff, and he takes it in. Up 14-28. Still 9 minutes to go, so a lot of ball game left to be played. But this is where it comes into effect. The Bulldogs are a run-based team. They haven't completed a pass all night. So they're going to have to run some clock out for the Cougars, and the Cougars know how to run the clock out. James Thomas is the name that will be in the nightmares of the Dixon players. If they remember one name, it'll be James Thomas when they look back on this game 20 years from now. Number 11, the junior, time after time after time.
And the Cougars will kick to the Bulldogs. 9 minutes left in the game and up 14.
Taken from the 40.
Update on our car needs out of town scoreboard. Southeast Guilford knotted up at, 25 in the fourth quarter.
Here's a kick. It's a nice one. He sends it to the 11. Here's the return. In between the hash marks, and he gets to the 35 before being rolled down.
Return the ball out to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Good return there. It looked like, I don't have that number on the roster. It looked like number 13. So Dixon will take over at their 35. Goulet 24 yards from eclipsing 3,000 on the season.
Motion in the backfield. Goulet takes it. It's a jet sweep to number 16, who will get the first down. He gets to the 47-yard line. High-powered run offense.
17-yard run there.
For a first down.
And we've got an update from North Pitt. North Pitt leading 36-7 over Cummings on our car needs out of town scoreboard.
Here in the Rock, it's 42-28. Cougars on top. There's 8:27 to go in this fourth and final quarter. Dixon, though, pushing it downfield. They're in Cougar territory at the 47. Here's another tackle. He's still going, tripped up from behind, but not before a 20-yard plus gain from Sean Delaney. J.J. Goulet, who's almost at 3,000 yards, is the guy we're focusing on, but he's only able to get that much because Sean Delaney and Shondell Parker kind of take the attention off of him too, because they've shown they can run with the best of them as well.
Well, Delaney with a 19-yard gain there.
A snap. Going to his right. Oh, Goulet has an opening. He's got one man to beat. Running behind his tacklers. He's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line specifically with 7:40 to go. It is taking them no time to push it downfield. 3 plays, maybe. First downs every time. And they are so close to that 6-pointer to bring them within range. 42-28.
That 24-yard gain for J.J. Goulet puts him at the 3,000 mark for the season.
Wow. Here's a snap. Goulet trying to add a touchdown to that. He does not. They stop him at the line. Nice job by the defensive tackles and ends holding him up.
Look like a
Second down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a snap. Gallet takes it ahead, and he's got the score. 42-34. Now a one-possession game once again with 6:41 to go in the fourth and final quarter. Here the first round of the 5A East playoffs. Sixteen 5A teams will be eliminated after tonight. And one of those 16 will be either Rockingham County or Dixon. Setting up for the two-point conversion is Dixon. 42-34. And running it in. Commotion at the line, but it looks like he got it.
Good.
Rockingham Order. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Circle Drive in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, quick cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the traffic circle.
Out of town scoreboard, Wake Prep leading 31-0 over Bartlett Yancey. Looks like Bartlett Yancey will be going home after the first round. (42-36). What do you think happens if Rockingham County doesn't score here? Don't think about it. Yeah, I'm not going to think about it. 6:41 left to go in the game, and there's the sky kick.
Sends it out
of Rockingham County. Should take over at their own 35.
Ball is kicked out of bounds.
You remember what we saw at the Carver game, Jay? Rockingham County does have the capability to just
bleed
run
six, though. Carver kind of stopped the run. Dixon has not stopped the run whatsoever, so they might just march down and score a touchdown.
Hey, I'll take it. Two-possession game, time running out.
Misdirect. It's James Thomas, and he weaves between two defenders, still going down at the 44.
James Thomas on the carry with a big game.
21-yard game for Thomas, and he's down.
First for Thomas.
And he went down hard and he went down awkward.
Who's put in some work tonight. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Encore Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Encore Compassionate Care has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit EncoreCC.org to learn more about how Encore can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Encore Compassionate Care by name. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Encore Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journeys toward successful seasons.
And Thomas is up. He'll walk off the field under his own power.
He's putting enough work for 3 games, though.
He's going to sit down and be assessed by the training staff. Looks like Bryant takes a seat next to him to check on his teammate. But Cougars with the ball at the Dixon 46. 6:29 left in the game. 42-36 Cougar lead.
They could put the final nail in the coffin here. Taking his time for the snap. Strittmatter does take it eventually. Here's the handoff to the tailback. Breaks one tackle. It's Malachi Bryant charging ahead, and I think he got 10 yards.
That was Adams that went to go check on Thomas, and Thomas is jogging back out onto the field. 12-yard gain for Bryant for the first down.
Now the ball spotted at the 34-yard line. There's 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Rockingham County up 6 on the Dixon Bulldogs. 4 receivers set, 2 far side, 2 near side.
Rakestraw motioning to the right.
Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Malachi Bryant goes ahead, and they are not able to stop the run. 9 yards. And a very good thing to see. James Thomas is back on the field and competing. Carter needs a reads by out-of-town scoreboard update. Carver up 16-6 over Moorhead. Wonder if we've got any updates to that since.
Hey, better ball game than you expected, partner?
I thought it would probably be Carver up 10-ish. But I don't make Carver predictions anymore. In my Kool-Aid cup. Handoff? Not a handoff. Takes it straight ahead. QB draw.
Keeper's good for 3.
Look, the band on the far side, Dixon, they're having a good time. They say we went 3.
And that's Rockingham County's 7th first down of the 4th quarter. 23 on the game. Just a systematic attack from the Cougars.
Handoff.
De La Cruz bounces it left.
De La Cruz, he's been slippery as soap tonight. Now just 4 minutes remaining in this game. And a timeout will be charged to Dixon. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked, to meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336. Remember. Rockingham County, the Cougars are up 6. They've been moving the football at will. There's 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the 4th quarter following a timeout by Dixon. They're in the red zone. No, they're not. They're right in the red zone. More like the orange, deep orange zone. The 21-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Gage Rakestraw moves to the H-back position. Here's Strittmatter into the red zone. And we're coming. Carnegie reads about out-of-town scoreboard update. Wake Prep Academy, the 12 seed, eliminates Bartlett Yancey 37-0. The first mid-state team has fallen.
And it's guaranteed that at least one more will fall tonight with the Carver Yellow Jackets taking on the Moorhead Panthers in Winston-Salem.
Timeout called. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Encore Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Encore Compassionate Care has been part of this and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple, to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on, right here at home. Visit EncoreCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Encore Compassionate Care by name. And just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Encore Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football team. 3 minutes, 59 seconds to go. A huge 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Rockingham County Cougars. In the red zone of Dixon. They're in field goal range. It's a 4-receiver set. Trips right. Motion in the backfield. To the H-back position. James Thomas on the near side. Fakes the run. And
that was a
taken
blitz.
down at the 21-yard line. He goes backwards 2 yards. Dixon celebrates.
What a blitz by Tirakina.
And here's where things get interesting. 4th and long. It would be a long field goal. 38 yards to be exact. You don't want to come away from this empty-handed. And they've had struggles stopping the offense of Dixon. Keeping their offense onto the field.
Ray's long is 39, so this would be a yard shorter, but the Cougars are going to go for it here on 4th down.
We try to draw them off sides. There's 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Shotgun formation. He does take the snap. Rolling to his right. The whistle blows.
It's blown dead.
Offset, and this makes this much better for the Cougars. Not perfect, but much better.
Yeah, you moved to 4th and 3 from 4th and 8.
Yeah, but now you're in field goal range, but now it's also easier to make the 4th down count. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go on that scoreboard in the southern part of the stadium.
I like bringing the kicker out here, but they're going to go for it.
2 near side, 2 far side. Got a halfback, shotgun formation. 4-man front. Strimmer takes the snap, rolls to his right. 4th and 3, makes the throw. It is not incomplete. Turnover on the far sideline. 2:53 to go in the 4th, and this is not good. They opt to not go for the 33-yard field goal, even though they hit a 33-yarder in the first half to take the lead under pressure at that. A field goal would have iced the game and made it a 2-possession ball game. The 4th and 3, though, also probably would have ended the game if they would have been able to make that play. But unfortunately, they're unable to. Here's Dixon taking over.
And
2 minutes, 53 seconds left.
Got to step up here.
Clock will strike midnight for one of these teams.
Cougars in the 4-3.
Here's a snap. It's a handoff. Parker puts it in drive, keeps going. He gets the first down.
Good run there for Parker for about 12.
2 minutes, 46 seconds to go in this ball game. At the 28-yard line now. 1st and 10, got to make it to the 38. Moving left to right there on Rockingham County's half of the football field. Here come the Bulldogs breaking the huddle. Five-man front by the Cougars. The snap, one hands it. Goulet goes to his left. It's an end run. He's still going, still up, and he charges towards his sideline, goes out of bounds, but not before the 10-yard gain. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go now in the 4th quarter.
9 for Goulet.
They're doing this with no time taken off the clock either, even though they can kind of afford to lose some time.
And an update to our Car Needs Out of Town scoreboard. Carver currently leading 16-14 over the Moorhead Panthers.
Here's a snap. He's looking to throw. Under pressure. Throws it out of bounds.
Incomplete and hit as he threw.
Ooh, a sack there would have been incredibly important. 2 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Rockingham County in a weird spot because they're up 6. You don't really know what to do with the clock here on the 3rd and 1. Like, if you sacked him, do you want the time to run out, or are you banking on them messing? I don't know what you do here. Are you banking on 2 possessions, you getting the ball back, or are you going for the 3 and out?
With a rushing team, you can't do that because they can milk clock at will.
Here's the snap. He goes straight ahead. He's got the first down. Goulet stays up. He bounces off a man. 45, 40, 30 down. 10 yards shy. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. A first down. And a huge gain. Goulet, who has surpassed 3,000 rushing yards in this very game tonight, the 11th game of the season.
53-yard carry for Goulet.
One of these teams is 142 seconds away from their elimination. But here's the thing. Rockingham County's up 6. Dixon does not have a kicking team. They are 3 for 5 on 2-point conversions.
Well,
so if they did score, you'd also have to bank on them getting the 2-point conversion. This may be a top ball game. Here's the snap. Goulet charges into his own line, goes ahead, and he's finally taken down at the 5-yard line. Minute 50 to go, and the clock is rolling down. When do you start calling timeouts if you're Rockingham County?
Well, you kind of want them on the offensive side, but, stopping it here might not be a bad idea. Let your defense regroup after some big plays and save the other 2. Well, I think they've only got 2 because I think Coach Robertson took one early in the second half.
2nd and goal from the 5. Here's the snap. Goulet goes straight ahead. He's got an opening, trying to truck his way through, and it's a score. He spikes the football. Flag comes out. We are tied at 42 apiece. He spiked it afterwards. But we are all knotted up with 1:12 to go. 72 seconds remain. All tied. Penalty charge for celebrating against J.J. Goulet.
And
after
Goulet
the spike,
spiked the football and cost his team 15 yards on the extra point attempt, or on the 2-point conversion.
They're not a passing team either. So this is the moment of the game. We've seen them make these big runs here, but if Rockingham County's watching out for the big run.
15-yard penalty on the try.
Now 17 yards out. Minute 12 to go. 42-42. Here comes the 2-point conversion for Dixon. The Bulldogs looking for their first ever playoff win. No completions yet tonight. They might look to throw, though. Motion in the backfield. It's Parker. Whistle blows.
Timeout called by Dixon.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Circle Driving in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Driving is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road, near the traffic circle. All tied
Dixon,
at 42.
A 6-play, minute and 41-second drive to score 6 and tie this thing up, and then an unsportsmanlike conduct for spiking the ball against J.J. Goulet after scoring the touchdown puts Dixon on their own 18, going for 2.
42 up, 72 seconds to go. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Fans, get into this. Cougars, we believe, have 2 timeouts. Here comes Dixon, the run-based attack. No completions yet tonight. They've got no receivers out. From the 17, here's the snap. A little bit of misdirection. Goulet's going ahead. He's got the 10, and he's brought down. They bring him down. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good. The Cougars, 42. The Bulldogs, 42. Rockingham County to receive the kickoff. They've got a chance to walk this thing off under the moonlight here in Wentworth. First playoff game here in 2,919 days. Winner moves on to face the 2-seeded Northeast Guilford Rams Not a far drive from here in the county seat of Rockingham County. But you can't get ahead of yourselves here. They still got to march it downfield and score. Now, one thing with Dixon, they are not a great defense. Let's look at how many points they've given up this year. It's a lot, so just be ready. So, first, 40,
364.
35, 20, 51, 30, 20, 29,
plus the
50,
42 tonight.
41, 46. So that back end of the schedule specifically, very poor. 137 in the past 3 weeks. It's a high arcing kick to the 35, 37, fair caught. So just 63 yards away from a playoff win.
I'll tell you what, they were scared to kick it deep there with Malachi Bryant back to return after that big 65-yard return earlier in the game. They instead opt to sky it, and it's fair call.
Thanks for joining us. We're here in Wentworth. 1:11 to go. 1-1-1 on the scoreboard. 2:42s on the scoreboard as well. Rockingham County's got 42. Dixon's got 42. Here come the Cougars offense from the 37. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. No tight ends. Straight matter goes to his left. He's under pressure. Some nice blocking. Throw to Thomas. Thomas
off his
popped
hands.
out of his hands.
Straight matter might have held on to that one a bit too long.
It'll take 6 seconds off the clock and move it to a 2nd and 10 for them. Line to gain is at the 47. They break the huddle. Trips right. James Thomas is split into the near side. Doesn't have anybody specifically on him. Straight matter rolls to his right. Quick throw to Thomas now in the backfield. It's short, incomplete, and now a 3rd and 10 with 59.9 seconds to go. Not at all how you wanted this to go. It's taken 11.1 seconds off the clock, and they're on 3rd and 10 now. Back-to-back incompletions. Definitely don't want to have to punt it here.
Yeah, and Dixon just has all-out blitzed for 2 plays.
42 apiece. Here come the Cougars breaking the huddle. 3rd and 10 from the 37. Got to make it to the 47. They're on their own side of the field. 59.9 seconds to go. 42-42 in the first round of the playoffs. Straight matter takes the snap. Looking to throw. He steps up. Still looking. Got to make a throw. He's under deep pressure. Steps ahead. Still going. And he goes out of bounds at the 41 or 42. Not nearly enough for the first down. That'll bring up 4th. They're putting it at the 40. 4th and 8. From their own 40. 51 seconds to go. They didn't even take 20 seconds off the clock. From the 51.1 to go, they're at their 40. And here comes the punt unit.
And they're moving Goulet back to return.
Here's the kick. Whoa,
good
way over
punt
Goulet's
there.
head. It'll stop, keeping it out of his hands, and the Cougars will touch it at the 30-ish yard line. Not sure if they got it at the 27 or the 33. Yeah, so they got it at the 28. 40.9 seconds to go. Dixon retakes over after just 30 seconds by the Cougars. And here comes the defense. I bet they're not happy to be back on the field. 42 apiece. Dixon and Rockingham County. Dixon's been in 8 two-possession games. Rockingham County's been in 2 two-possession games. So Dixon knows what it's like to be down to the wire a little bit more than Rockingham County. Both teams have been to overtime, though.
Asking about the rushing stats. I will get to it after the game. I don't have that much fingers, toes, and I don't have a calculator. I need an abacus. I need a slide rule.
Yeah.
Goulet has
and then he'll type in the numbers wrong.
ran
otherwise.
a lot.
2 receivers far side. Here's the single wing offense, though. Five-man front for the Cougars. He's going to run it straight ahead, and he is stopped. Big stop there. And I think they might be out of timeouts. There's 30 seconds to go. Still winding. 25 seconds to go. Might have to spike it. 24. The snap, he spikes it. That was a very weird spike. I don't know if he's ever seen an NFL spike before, but that was a Rob Gronkowski spike, not a down the football spike.
Well, I guess he practiced that in the end zone on the last touchdown.
Well, look, it worked. But that brings up third down, which is interesting. And Rockingham County still has 2 timeouts. Third and 6 coming up. Got to make it to the 38. They're at their 32. Here he goes. 5-man front for the Cougars. He takes it. Goes to his left. He's going to throw. He's got
There's
a
a flag in the backfield,
almost
too.
Intercepted. Flag in the backfield.
It's going to be a hold.
Against the Dixon Bulldogs.
Let's see if Coach Robertson declines this one to bring up 4th down with just 15.8 left in the game.
I assume you would. Marker hasn't changed yet, but it's also not definitely on 3. They do slowly move it to 4. Penalty
And it is declined.
15.8 seconds to go. 4th down. These 2 teams are going to change possessions twice in a minute. Rockingham County's got nobody back to return, though.
Well, they're not punting.
Wow, they're going for it. 15.8 seconds to go. 4th and long. Switching things up. They don't snap it yet.
Oh, this could be a quick kick.
Oh, he's going to quick kick it. Almost blocked. It's sent to the 37-yard line. Still rolling. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7. It hasn't been down yet. Yes, it has. Now it is. 6 seconds left, and it is spotted at the 32-yard line. Both teams have changed possessions in a minute 5. 65 seconds for both teams to punt it. 3 and outs on both sides.
Will get a play.
But how much do you
marked
go for
at their
it here?
own 31? I'll tell you what. Dixon's back in a prevent.
Timeout, Rockingham County.
Timeout, Cougars.
What do you do here?
Well, Dixon was showing a prevent defense. James Thomas runs well after the catch. I'd sit him into the zone. I get him the ball and see if he can make it happen with his legs.
Zeke under center is my plan, but what do I know? Just 6 seconds left on the clock. It's 42 to 42.
Brady's got a couple of catches, 30 yards receiving.
It's been a roller coaster of a game. With 1:11 to go, Cougars had the ball and 2 timeouts. It looks like they might just push it downfield and score at will like they have all game. Not at all. Not at all. 3 and out, they punt it, but so does Dixon. Dixon goes 3 and out, and they punt it. So now with 6 seconds to go, Rockingham County's got it on their own 36, moving right to left. Down
and
the
there's
field.
that prevent.
48 teams remained in the 5A coming into this one. Here in a 5A East battle between the Dixon Bulldogs and the Rockingham County Cougars. Dixon trying to get their first ever playoff win. Rockingham County Cougars in their first home game in the playoffs in 8 years.
3 on the D-line.
On the field. 11 personnel, so they're going with a tight end for the first time
Playing
tonight.
a 4-deep coverage.
Straight matter, drops back. Looking for a quick throw. He's got Gage Rakestraw. Pitches it backwards. Rakestraw, they say his knee was down. And with zeros on the clock.
Pass.
No, incomplete. Okay. Well, would the time have ran out if it was incomplete?
I think Coach Robertson's pleading his case on that. He said the incompletion was before the clock ran out.
I would say so too, but
it looks like we are
nevertheless,
going to
overtime.
overtime.
Rockingham County 42. Dixon 42. The 15 seed versus the 18 seed. The only 2 overtime games these teams have played. Dixon beat Topsail 42-40 in overtime in the first game of the season. Rockingham County lost to Ashboro in the last non-conference game 30-31 in overtime. James Thomas will meet with J.J. Goulet at midfield for overtime. And no, it's Luke Stripmatter with J.J. Goulet. We've got the quarterback of the Cougars and the almost quarterback of the Bulldogs.
Well, the man who throws when they actually throw.
Is it sudden death?
No. They trade possessions in high school.
Good.
It's set up kind of
We've
like
never
a
covered
college
an overtime
overtime
game.
No, we have not. So the coin flip will just be to see who
No
has
clock?
the first possession.
No clock?
No clock.
42 apiece. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for joining us, whether you're on YouTube, Substack, or the website. Happy to have you along. These teams trying to move on to face 2C in Northeast Guilford next week. The coin flip has taken place. Luke Stripmatter and J.J. Goulet at midfield.
And the head coach is meeting with the captains at midfield.
Appears.
Cougars will take the first possession.
So the Cougars will take it first.
Now, overtime rules. Each team will take a possession. And it will be at the 10-yard line.
So here come the Rockingham County Cougars trying to punch this in. 42-42.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Cougars lost an overtime game earlier this year off a missed two-point conversion. Dixon started off their year with an overtime win over Topsail. James Thomas in motion in the backfield. Jet sweep. Thomas has it. He cuts back inside. Rolling. And he's
going to get it.
Into the end zone.
Touchdown.
General merchandise score. James Thomas immediately. 5 touchdowns on the night. A career night for him. And it is now 48 Rockingham County. 42 Dixon Bulldogs. This is a masterclass by James Thomas. And the Cougars will go for 2 here. Stripmatter is in the backfield in shotgun. Christian De La Cruz to his left. 2 receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Now there's some motion in the backfield into the H-back position to block. Stripmatter takes the snap. He hands it off to Christian De La Cruz, who is...
He's in!
Into the end zone! 2-point conversion's good. Rockingham County puts 50 on the board. They're up 8. And they can taste victory, but they got to finish it off defensively as well. We're here in overtime in Wentworth. Rockingham County trying to move on to the round of 32 in the postseason. Dixon, though, not going to go down without a fight. They've got a chance to make school history and be the first ever group of guys at Dixon to win a football playoff game.
Well, they know they have to have a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Now, they have scored a lot of touchdowns, and they've only gone for 2-point conversions. They are 3 for 6 on 2-point conversions, but first they got to score the touchdown. Here's the snap. J.J. Goulet goes straight ahead, and he is going to roll towards the end zone. Touchdown signaled on the far and near side. So we're just back-to-back, both teams scoring immediate touchdowns, and the game comes down to this. Now 50-48. They're going to have to go for 2. Rockingham County 50.
Come on, Rock. One stop.
And Dixon 48.
And timeout called by the Cougars.
The Rockingham County Cougars are so close, but the Dixon Bulldogs are close to sending this to a second overtime. Both teams immediately scoring. A lot of this game has been teams mirroring each other, not going down without a fight. Rockingham County squandering a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. Couple of late chances, but now they've got a chance. It's a 2-point conversion. 3 for 6. Tonight are the Dixon Bulldogs on 2-point conversions, searching for the first playoff win in school history. Cougars trying to move on to round 2 to face the 2-seeded Northeast Guilford Rams here on the eastern half of the 5A bracket. They walk back out there. Thank you so much for joining us on RoCo Radio's YouTube, Substack, or website. Cougar fans getting hyped. Here comes the play of the year. J.J. Goulet in the backfield. It appears that he's got Parker in there as well. Down to a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Goulet goes straight ahead, and he is in.
He's in.
We head to double overtime. 50 to 50. And it's a coin flip of a chance. I'd say 50-50 each team. All knotted up. A combined triple digits for these teams. And I believe Dixon's offense will stay on the field
Dixon will have the first possession
for double overtime. They've got the first possession. Thanks for joining us. A roller coaster of a game as we head to double overtime. Just a refresher, Dixon did win an overtime game earlier this year against Topsail, 42-40. Rockingham County lost to Ashboro, 30-31 in overtime on a missed 2-point conversion in the last non-conference game of the year for them. Here comes Dixon's offense, 50-50. J.J. Goulet charges ahead into the end zone easily. Goulet, almost untouched, makes it 56-50.
Bulldogs touchdown.
And here comes the big moment, though. 2-point conversion. He gets the 10-yard touchdown.
And J.J. Goulet at 392 rush yards tonight.
Absurd. He's also eclipsed 3,000 rush yards tonight. Career night for him. 56-50. Dixon now going to try to punch in the 2-point conversion. Whistle blows, and timeout will be called. This time it's by the Dixon Bulldogs. A lot on the line for each of these teams, and it comes down to this 2-point conversion. I think this is what the game comes down to. Rockingham County's probably going to punch in a touchdown. I mean, you give a team four tries from 10 yards out.
Yeah, you should
it's
score
almost
on
guaranteed.
4 tries
So this
from
is
10
kind
yards.
of a game of 2-point conversions at this point.
It really is. If somebody can get a stop or, you punch the ball free, and it's more than likely game over. Justin Aiken in the comments, that last play from Goulet, he just ran off guard left on the direct snap. It was just basically untouched.
$56-50. Here comes the 2-point conversion in double overtime for the Dixon Bulldogs. It's the first half of double overtime. Rockingham County will get a possession. Here's a snap. Whistle blows pre-snap, and one of the Cougars players, Brady Ross, is motioning that he thinks it was a false start. Oh, that would be huge. Sideline warning for Dixon. It's not a false start. Second try for the 2-point conversion, 56-50. Here are the Bulldogs. He takes the snap. Goulet to his left. He's in. 58-50. The Cougars are a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away just from tying this again and sending it to triple overtime. Here comes Rockingham County's offense onto the field. Melita Hatley in the comments on the Carneades of Reedsville scoreboard update. Carver wins it 16-14 over Moorhead.
I'll tell you what, the Panthers went into Winston-Salem and gave the Yellow Jackets a game.
Here
After
we
getting
go.
blanked earlier in the season.
Cougars jog back onto the field. Strip Matter's out there. He's got Jalen Adams in the backfield as well. Gage
That's
Rakestraw,
Bryant. That's
Gage
Bryant.
back. Here's the snap. It'll be Bryant taking it, immediately brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 11 coming up. $58 Dixon, 50 Rockingham County. Here on the latter portion of double overtime. Rockingham County needs a score and a 2-point conversion or their season is over. Dixon needs a stop to win their first ever playoff game in school history. They break the huddle. 4 receivers set. Trips on the far side. Strip Matter's got it moving left to right. He's going to move to his right, looking towards the end zone. Got a man. Oh, almost intercepted. It is knocked out of bounds. 3rd and 11 coming up. James Thomas wanted a flag, not going to get it. Here comes 3rd and 11. Rockingham County, do or die, 2 plays away. This is a moment that these players will remember for the rest of their lives.
2 overtimes in a playoff game.
We ain't even finished yet. Trips far side. James Thomas is on the near side by himself. Shotgun formation. Strip Matter takes the snap, dropping back, looking to throw. He's got Thomas. Thomas has it popped out at the last minute. Oh, it was in both of his hands. Knocked out to set up 4th and 11.
Pass ball incomplete.
Devastating. They come down to this, the last play of the season, unless they can score it. Whistle blows, timeout, Rockingham County. It's been a roller coaster of a game. So many lead changes, I can't count them all. It's a 58-50 Dixon lead as they hope for their first ever playoff win. The Rockingham County Cougars are trying to hold on, but they're on 4th and 11 after 3 unsuccessful plays in double overtime. This is double overtime. Both teams scored 8 points in the first overtime. Then Dixon stayed on the field, and in just one play, J.J. Goulet ran in. He got the touchdown, then he got the 2-point conversion right after that with ease. Here come the Cougars. They got to make an 11-yard play, and then they got to make a 2-yard play just to keep the season alive. Winner moves on to face the 2-seeded Northeast Guilford Rams in the round of 32. Loser is eliminated and heads home. Here come the Cougars onto the field.
And Strip Matter taking his time getting behind center.
3 receivers set. Here it goes. Season on the line for the Cougars in double overtime. Strip Matter takes the snap, drops back, looks to his right, keeps rolling to his right, throws it towards the end zone, got a man! Gage Rakestraw has it knocked out, and that'll do it!
Oh, my!
The Dixon Bulldogs win their first ever playoff game. The Rockingham County Cougars have been eliminated. A 58-50 win for the Bulldogs in double overtime in the first round of the postseason. Players celebrate in the end zone in the golden helmets. The Cougars in the silver walk off. And it is hard to describe the emotions they are feeling right now. It looked like they were tasting victory multiple times in this game. A 14-point lead in the 4th quarter. They lost that. Then they had the ball back. Tie ball game. 1:11 to go in the 4th quarter. A 3-and-out. They're not able to capitalize on that. 4th quarter, 6 seconds to go. They get the ball back again. It's a short play. Incomplete. Overtime starts. They get the 8 points that you need, but they give up a touchdown on the first play of double overtime defensively. They give up the 2-point conversion, another chance that they had to finish it off. And unfortunately for this great group of seniors, this will end their high school football careers. And unfortunately for the rest of the team, this will end their seasons. Sportsmanship shown as the Cougars go through the line. We're down to one team left in the county. Jonathan Hatley going to bring you some post-game stats. We've got the Tri-State Steel post-game player of the game as this devastating loss takes place. Dixon wins it 58-50. The first ever win in the playoffs for the Bulldogs. Can't reiterate it enough. And the Cougars fall short. Almost 3,000 days removed from their last home playoff game here in Wentworth. And this season ends in devastation. Double overtime. They gave it all they had. But ultimately, Dixon will move on to round 2 of the playoffs to face the number 2 seed, Northeast Guilford. Rockingham County now falls to 5-5 on the season, Their second overtime loss of the year. This breaks their 3-game win streak dating back to early October of this year. A successful season overall, but they fall short in a massive moment. It's November football. Got to be eliminated eventually. As the Cougars meet near the 5-yard line / end zone area on the northern end of the field. Celebratory mood amongst Dixon at the 30-ish yard line. Final score, double overtime, 58-50. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Thank you for joining us all season. Enjoyed bringing it to you. Some urgent car needs of Reedsville scoreboard updates from the county playoff games. Moorhead loses 16-14 to the Carver Yellow Jackets. Don't have a final score on the McMichael Shelby game. Can probably get that to you.
Well, last we checked, Shelby was up big in that one.
I mean, big is subjective, but I think 42 is a lot. Yeah, I don't have the exact score on McMichael Shelby. Shelby 70, McMichael 14. I don't think that score is final yet, but it appears that none of our county teams will win a playoff game in this first round of the playoffs. Now, Reedsville did earn a bye week into round 2, so Reedsville will continue fighting. But this is just a terrible loss for Rockingham County, not because of the double overtime, but because of how many chances they had.
Reedsville will face the winner of Red Springs and Jordan Matthews next Friday night at Community Stadium. Final stats for the Cougars. Luke Stripmatter, 16 carries for 37 yards. Christian De La Cruz, 7 carries for 28 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Malachi Bryant, 9 carries for 45 yards. James Thomas, 5 carries for 56 yards and a rushing touchdown. Luke Stripmatter, 15-26 passing for 257 yards and 4 touchdowns. James Thomas, 4 receiving touchdowns on 10 receptions for 178 yards. Brady Ross, 2 catches for 30 yards. And Jalen Adams, 3 catches for 43 yards.
And we'll bring you some car needs of Reedsville scoreboard updates. Hatley's got more of them tonight than I do, so I'll let him handle that.
And J.J. Goulet, 7 rushing touchdowns, 392 rush yards tonight. I don't know how many carries. I didn't count all that up. But a lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns for J.J. Goulet.
For the best full-service auto repair station in the area, visit the team at Car Needs on Scale Street in Reedsville. Car Needs offers new tires, front-end alignments, oil changes, car maintenance, air conditioner repairs, and the option of full or self-service Daytona gasoline. Our experienced mechanics will do a thorough inspection of your vehicle to accurately identify any problems, clearly explain what needs to be done, and guarantee each and every repair they perform. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Car Needs of Reedsville. We appreciate your business and are always available for you. Hadley, take it away.
Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard. North Edgecombe victorious 26-12. Fuquay-Varina victorious 29-7. Farmville Central up 42-15 over Heidi Trask. Eastern Alamance 35-0 over Fike. Final from Butler 42, Hopewell 28. Final from AC Reynolds 56-0 over South Caldwell. Union Academy leading Owen 24-14. Oak Grove final over North Lincoln 30-8. Marvin Ridge 52-13 over Chapel Hill. That's a final. Willow Spring 31, Laney 6 in the fourth. New Hanover 28, Heritage 14 in the fourth. West Cabarrus up 22-21 over RJR in the fourth. Forest View up 15-8 over Concord. Asheville final over Western Guilford 42-7. Albemarle leading Cherokee 21-15 in the fourth quarter. Palisades winning 28-16 in their matchup. Ashley up 14-13 over Cary. North Johnston up 34-29 over Washington. South Columbus 38-0 over West Bladen. That's a final. North Moore 44-12 over Kinston in the fourth. Southeast Alamance 42, Orange 0. That is a final. West Rowan beats Southern Guilford 41-23. Dudley beats Glenn 35-14. J.H. Rose leading Triton in the fourth 47-10. Let's see. Davie County leading 19-0. Thomasville leading 12-7 over Chase. West Henderson up 35-0 over East Rowan. Audrey Kell up 7-0 over Providence. Anson up 20-12 over Eastern Wayne. Rollsville wins 49-0. Westover and Lee County with Lee County 21-20 lead in the fourth. Forest Hills up in the fourth over Smoky Mountain 40-28. Sanderson 41-6 over East Wake in the fourth. South Granville up 20-12 over Western Alamance in the fourth. Southeast Guilford knotted at 25 in the fourth. Let's see. I don't know all these abbreviations, so I'm going to skip those for now. Person up 52-34 over J.F. Webb. West Stokes beats Forbush 39-3. South Garner up over South Central 62-14 in the fourth. Rosman up 18-6. South Brunswick up over Seaforth 21-14. East Forsyth defeats Purnell Sweat 63-0. North Surrey up 40-26 over Salisbury. North Pitt up 36-7 over Cummings. West Iredale up 45-0 over Ashe County. Bandy's defeats South Rowan 71-14. East Surrey up 28-7 over Polk County. Page leading McDowell in the fourth 58-3. South Johnston up 47-7 over Vance County. Statesville wins 28-3. Southview leading Harnett Central 37-33. A.L. Brown leading South Iredale 34-20. Irwin up 49-21 over Huss. West Brunswick up 35-6 over West Johnston. Wake Forest 59-28 over North Brunswick in the fourth. White Oak up 32-22 over Eastern Guilford. Princeton up 47-18 over Bedingfield. Wake Prep showing in the fourth 37-0 over Bartlett Yancey. I think that was already a final. It just hasn't been finalized in Max Preps. Havelock beats Richlands 47-0. West Forsyth defeats Northwest Guilford by forfeit. It showed the final score 37-7. Panther Creek victorious over Enloe 27-14. North Davidson beats North Henderson 46-8. Porter Ridge up 26-16 over Cuthbertson. South Wake wins their matchup 39-6. Red Springs leading Jordan Matthews 22-12 in the fourth. That game of particular interest to the Reedsville fans out there.
Big Will gave an update. It's 29-12 Red Springs.
Okay.
Red Springs
Max Preps has not updated
seed,
for me.
Correct?
What's that?
Red Springs is the lower seed, right? 17?
Yeah, Red Springs is the 17 in that matchup. Let's see. North Rowan over Avery County, 55-10 final. New Bern beating Overhills 43-0. Southside over Pamlico County, 46-28. Andrews 42, CPLA 28. Hertford County leading Northwood 19-14. Hendersonville leading East Davidson 21-0. Terry Sanford up over E.E. Smith 49-20. Leesville Road defeats Broughton 49-12. our final with Moorhead and Carver. Carver 14, Moorhead 12. Let's see. West Columbus up 30-26 over Camden County. Franklinton leading 22-6 over Grays Creek. Rosewood 38-20 lead in the fourth. Highland Tech down 41-0 to Hayesville. And West Carteret up 34-21 over CB Aycock. Wheatmore and West Wilkes are tied at 14 in the fourth quarter. Kings Mountain 14, Ben L. Smith 6. Olympic 28-0 over Ragsdale currently. West
Lincoln is
Lincoln
Olympic? Is that a school?
That's
Or
what it
is that
says.
football? Olympic football. Here's the playoffs.
West Lincoln up over North Wilkes 35-7. The last score update we got in the Shelby game on Max Prips that I've got is 56-8 Shelby. I think they probably put up some more points, both teams. West Davidson leads Madison 29-14. Cherryville 35-6 over South Stokes. RS Central 41-0 over Wilkes Central. Tuscola 13-6 over East Burke in the fourth. And St. Stephen's leading Mount Tabor 7-6. Final from Shelby was Shelby 70, McMichael 14.
And now for the Tri-State Steel postgame player of the game. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom-and-pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000-square-foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. And now for the Tri-State Steel post-game player of the game, Jonathan Hatley.
Tri-State Steel player of the game, Dixon's J.J. Goulet. 7 rushing touchdowns and 392 rush yards on the night. I haven't counted up his attempts. I will do that for our post-game recap video. You can check that out on our Facebook page, RoCo Radio at Facebook.
Yeah, Goulet, I don't even want to talk about it.
He had a monster of a game. I'll tell you what, that kid.
Every time I said his name, it was either first down or touchdown. That's all I'll say. It was a beast mode of a performance by Goulet. He would either somehow just slip by you at the last minute or completely mow you down, and it was incredibly impressive to see. He lived up to the hype. You know, coming into this, it was like, okay, he's going to kind of run roughshod over this team. And I don't know what I expected, but this definitely lived up to the hype, and Goulet did a great job. So closing notes, overall, double overtime, 58-50. I don't have to tell you the full story of the game for you to know that this was a horribly devastating matchup for Rockingham County. But the thing I want to focus on that hurts the most is Rockingham County had so many opportunities. They were up 2 touchdowns in the fourth. They had the minute 11 to go in the fourth with a tie ball game that they had the chance. They had the 8-point lead in overtime, and then even without the 8-point lead, they didn't stop the touchdown. They had that chance, and the 2-point conversion, they gave that up. Then they gave up the 8 points and just weren't able to respond.
Yeah, I just counted up Goulet's attempts. 30 attempts, 392 rush yards, 13 yards an attempt for J.J. Goulet tonight, 7 touchdowns. Just an absolute beast of a performance from him, running out of that single-wing offense. I'll tell you, Northeast is they might have their hands full next week.
Yep.
That rushing attack is formidable. And we were talking with the coach before the game, and he's gotten some looks. No official offers yet, but he's visited with UNC Charlotte, Fayetteville State, North Carolina Central, And there was one more. I don't remember whom it was. Oh, Greensboro College. They were out here to look at him tonight.
Well, that'll do it for us. 58-50. Double overtime loss for the Rockingham County Cougars. They are eliminated. So are the other two Rockingham County teams that were competing tonight. Reedsville's the lone survivor for RoCo Radio. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Rough game. Congratulations to Dixon, the Bulldogs, for driving 3.5 hours up here. They'll have another 3.5-hour trip to Northeast Guilford, the 2 seed next week in the round of 32 on the eastern portion of the 5A East. We appreciate your guys' listenership all season long, and we appreciate Sandy Cross General Merchandise and Core Compassionate Care, Circle Drive-In, Tri-State Steel, and River Lake Homes, LLC, for making this broadcast possible. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for listening to high school football on RoCo Radio. To find out where Jay and Jonathan and Joe and David will be next Friday, head on over to our Facebook page. Click that like or follow button, whichever one you prefer, at facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. And for more great sports coverage, you can also subscribe to our Substack page, RoCoRadioSports.substack.com, and find us as well on YouTube by searching for RoCo Radio. School football action on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's coverage of high school football across Rockingham County is brought to you by our friends at Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. High school football on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayadere, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to support from Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 37th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to the wonderful team at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings you tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Tonight's game is made possible thanks to Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. High school sports coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to our friends at Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. And tonight's coverage is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County and the official real estate agency of RoCo Radio. Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC is local, experienced, and trusted. River Lake Homes, LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes, LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes, LLC. Local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. On behalf of my partners and friends, Ramey and Jonathan Hatley, I want to thank you for supporting RoCo Radio in our coverage of local sports. You can help us continue to do this by supporting our sponsors that make this coverage possible. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring you this every Friday night, our softball coverage or baseball coverage, and as we look to expand to other sports in the upcoming years. Thank you for your support. Show your support continuously by supporting our local businesses. I wish everybody a great and wonderful weekend. We'll see you back on the airwaves another Friday upcoming for high school football under the lights on Friday night, right here on RoCo Radio.